Good morning, YouTube. How's it going? What's up? How's it going? This is not financial advice or anything like that. I'm doing some of my own trades, doing it live. Switch just to the flipping stock market screen. Do a tiny bit of trade, see what's going on in the market. Alrighty, let's see. Let's flip and see what the hell is going on in here. Let's see what Bitcoin is doing. Let's see what Bitcoin is up to. Check Bitcoin out. There we go. There's Bitcoin. There's flipping Bitcoin. Looks like it's trying to move up a little bit. Hell yeah. Good sign. Hey there, Tommy Hawk. How's it going, man? How's it going? Hopefully you're doing good. Okay, looks like the Bitcoin thingy is kind of recovering a little bit, so hopefully the market will start to bounce up for everybody. Hopefully for the Christmas rally, for the Santa Claus rally. See what's gonna happen. Kind of, sort of halfway a little bit. Maybe I should toss the paper for a tiny bit, see what it says. Check it out, you know. Let's see. Should I flip and buy some Bitcoin? Should I flip and buy some Bitcoin at the moment? Oh man, it said no. Well, that's fine. Maybe I'll be able to buy some other crypto here. Bitcoin is fine for now. Hell yeah. Okay, let's see. Bitcoin's doing good. It's kind of recovering compared to the last couple of days. XRP, I might want to get some more XRP because it's moving up quite a bit, you know, because that's what I was trying to get at a dip, and I did, and starting to move back up. Kind of sucks I didn't get more of it when it was lower. But right now it could be a potential to get a bit more. I don't know, nobody knows exactly what it's going to do, but I kind of like it. Probably buy $7 worth of it right now just in case, not to miss out. And then, obviously, none of this is financial advice. It's just me doing my own trades, you know. Just I could have sold it all, took profit, but I guess I'll, instead of selling it, I'll add to what I got. Maybe tomorrow or a little bit later, if it goes up higher, then I could take profits, or we'll see how it goes. But for now, I'll add more to it. And right now, I want to see if I should add some more. You know. Hey there, Plug Spark 2. How's it going? How's it going, man? Hello, hello. Let's see. So I added a tiny bit of XRP. I want to see if I should add some more. Let me ask the paper. Should I add some more XRP? Although I just added a tiny bit. Okay, so it said no, which is fine. I already added some though. It is at a profit. I could sell it all out right now and take a tiny bit of profit, but I'd rather not. I kind of sort of halfway rather not, you know. You only trade crypto? I do all kinds of trades, but right now, at the moment, most of the markets are closed right now. Crypto's open 24/7, so at the moment I'm doing some crypto. But although the markets are closed, I still queue in some orders for market open too. So at the moment, I'm trying to see what crypto's up to. XRP go to $10. It's possible. Uh, $10. It's kind of, I don't know. Hard to say. I don't know, but like there's kind of a potential for it to reach $3 where it came from. I mean, nothing's a guarantee, but that's why I'm kind of adding a little bit more to this one. See, right now, like I'm not up a lot, but it is heading back up a little bit. Hey there, Lance Briefcase. Glad you're back here, man. How you doing? Not much. I'm just chilling here, doing some crypto and tiny little trades for the evening. Yeah, excellent shopping. Some of it is done. Some of it still needs to be done. So it's kind of not 100% at the moment for the Christmas shopping stuff. Ripple can't hit 10. It's be like Microsoft, Google, and Apple combined, right? Yeah, something crazy like that. That's what I'm saying. For it to hit 10, that's kind of super insane. Like super, super highly unlikely, in my opinion. You know, obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, but highly unlikely it can hit $10. I mean, like you said, anything could happen, but like in the near future, like likelihood, not very likely, in my opinion, though. So I did get a tiny bit more of this one, so I kind of like it. But on the oh man, drink some coffee. Flipping cheers to everybody. Drink some coffee a little bit. In 10 years, in a very long time, yeah, there's some potential, but in like a kind of a near, super near future, not so very likely. I think Ethereum, I think eventually should start going back up, but like it's hard to tell. Like kind of hard to tell. I got quite a bit of it, not too much though, but I might add a little bit because like if things will start trending back, almost everything potentially might be back up. Not financial advice, not financial advice at all, but anything could kind of sort of halfway happen. Looks like it's starting to get some momentum back up a tiny bit. We'll see. Let me see. I'll probably get like a couple bucks, not much. I do have some in it. Let's see, buy like $2 worth at the moment, and then after that, $2 cost average. I want to see what the staking. I'll probably do the staking later. Exit out of that. I'll probably ask the paper, see what the paper thinks if I should get some more of that. This is on Robinhood. I bought below 50. Oh, not if you bought below 50, that's a very good deal. That's crazy. Good job, man. Well, in 10 years, the value of dollar could be a fraction of today's buying power. Gold would be a 10K an ounce when Ripple hits 10. Yeah, everything will be drastically different in price 10 years from now, for sure. That's funny. That's crazy. I feel unique and everything is so expensive now. Yeah, for sure. Everything is very expensive. It's like crazy right now. Yep. For sure, for sure. So I got a tiny bit of Ethereum. See what the paper thinks. I want to see what the paper thinks. Should I get some Ethereum? I wonder what the paper thinks. Okay, so I got a tiny bit, but the paper said no. So I guess $2 at the moment for that. DCA is fine. At that, dollar cost average is okay. Okay, now I'll probably go to let's see the next one. Check the XRP. Doge. I'm not sure if I should do Doge because I got quite a bit of it. It seems like it is kind of going up a little bit, but it seems like not doing that well kind of long term. It's kind of hard to do that one. Wait, is this tradings? Yeah, I'm trading right now the crypto stuff on Robinhood. So adding to some of my positions. If something's in a very decent profit, I'll sell it, obviously, but nothing's in a... I have some things that are a slight profit right now, but I'd rather wait for it to go up higher and sell it at a higher profit, buy low and sell high kind of type thing. So I'm kind of trying to do that. But over here, obviously I'm down in the position, so I'm not selling this at a loss. So instead I might try to add some. But this cyber puppy, flipping cyber puppy, it's always hungry, always wants to eat the money, but doesn't want to do the other thing. Let's see, should I feed the Doge cyber puppy? Should I feed the cyber puppy, the Dogecoin cyber puppy? Let's see what it says. Dude, it wants to feed this one like crazy. I don't know why. This one keeps on dipping, and the paper wants me to keep on feeding it. It's like, what in the flipping hell, paper? It's like weird. It's like flipping hella weird. It doesn't make any sense. Why does the paper want me to feed this one? I feel stupid for DCA and too peppy here. Oh, wow. I understand there, J Duff. I know, like, I got a little bit of it, but something like that I wouldn't get a lot of. Even this thing, I think I got quite a lot of it, but it's okay. The paper told me to get it. At least I'll toss a tiny little bone at this one. Since the paper told me to, I guess I got to do it. At least it's not much. Who knows? I think eventually, potentially, it'll go back up to a profit and I'll be able to sell, but we'll see. We'll kind of sort of halfway see, I guess. But yeah, Pepe is kind of risky. I got a tiny bit of it. I kind of like the Shiba Inu Cyber Puppy because this one's kind of volatile. I kind of like this one better than the Dogecoin because this one moves up and down like in a better way to where it's like kind of easier to make at least for me profits, like rinse and repeat. Like you keep on dollar cost averaging, like accumulate quite a bit, then it moves up. I sell at a profit. Then once it starts dipping again, I start dollar cost averaging, so I keep on rinsing and repeating like this one a little bit. So I don't have much because I recently sold out of it. But just for the heck of it, I might add a little bit, maybe like $3 worth, and then I'll flip and ask the paper see if I should get some more. But yeah, Pepe is kind of a risky one, the Pepe crypto thingy. Oh yeah, I was gonna see if I was gonna have to get some more of it. Let me see. Should I get some more Shiba Inu? Should I flip and feed the Shiba Inu Cyber Puppy? Let's see what it says. Oh no, I hate it when it does that. I flew right under the drawer. Flipping A. Now I don't know if I'll be able to flip and get it. Oh yes, it said I got it, but it said no. At least I was able to reach it. It flew right underneath. Icky. Flipping A. It's crazy. So not anymore for that one. Just don't put any significant amount of money into the shit coins. It could be a poor return or even a loss over time. Oh yeah, for sure. It's better to be safe with these things for sure. There, Lens briefcase. Has that been working for you? Flipping it back and forth. The feels will eat you up. So far, hey, J Dove seems to be working pretty decent. Like I don't know. So far, it's doing okay, I guess. Let's see this thing. How much do I have of this thingy? Not much. It's kind of down in my position, but like maybe I'll add a little bit, maybe like $3 worth. Just a little bit of this crypto. This one has been doing okay too. The opportunity cost is big though. You could invest that same money and have it grow significantly over time. Oh, for sure. I mean, sometimes with these cryptos, sometimes who knows if one of these the cryptos like meme coins or whatever jumps up like crazy, like who knows? Sometimes weird, crazy things happen with them. Just make sure you cash out on time. Take your profits, and then maybe if it dips back again, it dips back. Who knows? Anything could happen. I have 5 billion Pepe and 50K Doge. I'm in deep already. Oh wow, damn, that's crazy there, J Duff. Who knows? Like maybe it'll go up like crazy. You're like a multi-billionaire and like a thousandaire and millionaire in those type of currency then. So you're kind of rich there. That's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Rich in cryptos. That's pretty cool. But yeah, definitely be careful with it, because these meme coins I do get once in a while, but they are kind of risky. But if you have a decent plan around it, you could still potentially be profitable, depending on what you're trying to do with it. I mean, it is risky. Crypto is risky for sure, like anything else in the market. But let me see. Let me try to throw the paper, see if I should get some of this. I added a tiny bill, see if I should get some more. Should I get some Cyber Kitty in a Cyber Puppy world? Let's see what it says. Okay, I guess it wants me to hold off on this one for now. Although I did feed it a little bit. I did toss a couple bones, but it wants me to hold off on this for now. Cool stuff, man. Cool stuff. I'm filthy rich in crypto. Hell yeah. If you think positively like that, you are. And eventually, hopefully, it'll convert those digits into real dollar money. And then you'll be the same thing, hopefully, sitting in those amounts in dollars. But yeah, hell yeah, man. That's awesome. Please, what coin do you recommend for someone to buy and gold for a long term? uh Coin, like obviously I'm not a financial advisor on here, like especially crypto coins, they're all super risky. Like what I'm doing, like I'm not getting a lot of these, but they are risky, so I can't suggest what to buy, especially crypto is like one of the riskiest things here in the trading market type deal. But gold, like solid gold for the long term, that's pretty decent. Obviously, not financial advice as well, but gold, silver, stuff like that, like metals are pretty good for the long term, especially if you get the actual physical, gold and silver. But like even in the market, if you invest in those, that's kind of safe. It doesn't grow as fast as some other like ETFs or stocks, but it's more safe because it doesn't like market crashes. It most of the time like does the opposite and goes up. So gold in general, silver and stuff like that, those are pretty safe, and over time they do go up in value. So I kind of like those. You're 100% right. I have some speculative stuff too, but shitcoins lose more than they gain. Um, at least you know what's up though. $3 can't hurt you. Can't hurt you. I know. Yeah, for sure. Yep, yep. That's the point there, Lance Briefcase. You totally get what I'm kind of doing, and like, yeah, a little bit won't hurt, you know. But it's a nice little thing to kind of play around with a little bit, you know. Like for example, if I lose all my crypto, it's not a big investment because I think literally all my crypto that I have is like everything together equals up to like $500 roughly, slightly more, slightly less. But if all of that goes to zero, it's not like a super big deal, you know. But I don't think it will. But regardless if it does, it's like not like insanely bad, you know. But yeah, I did get a tiny bit of this one. Let's see. Oh, this one, the one that you're in, right, J Duff? I have very little in it. I got 1435 in it. Invest in Bitcoin only for crypto, maybe some ETH. Once you have a good amount of Bitcoin, invest most of your money into an index ETF or some FANG stocks. Don't waste time with transient quick gains. Oh, for sure. Like that's for sure. That's pretty decent information. But yeah, I definitely don't have too much of the crypto stuff. A little bit for me, it's kind of nice, kind of fun to kind of play around with, invest. It's like swing trade, sometimes day trade, but like sometimes it is profitable, but like it's still risky at the same time, very risky. But maybe I should ask the paper, see if I should get some more of this one. On this one, I'm down not much, like 10.30%. I'm in like six different cryptos, but Pepe, Brett, and Doge are the three meme coins I believe in, but they are small compared to a Bitcoin and all the other stuff. Oh, okay, okay, I see. I see there, J Duff. That's cool. The thing is, like, sometimes like anything could happen. Like, I don't know too much about the Bitcoin. I mean, the crypto, some of these meme coins, but sometimes anything could happen. Like sometimes like people got rich, like for example, off the Dogecoin. You know, like there's some guys that bought it, and then went up like crazy, and they became like super like multimillionaires. Like like pretty much overnight from whatever they had like sitting in there. Eventually it went down like more, but they're able to cash out. So like there's possibilities, potential like type deals, but nothing's still guaranteed. Definitely nothing's guaranteed, but it's kind of still interesting to kind of play it a little bit. For me personally, I mean, not financial advice. I like to do a tiny bit of crypto. Let's see, should I get some more Pepe? Let's see what the paper says. Should I get some more Pepe coin? Okay, so at the moment, the paper told me not to add Pepe to what I got, which is fine. Like the cryptocurrency stuff, like how I see trading crypto, like for the most part, like if I'm fine with losing 100% what I put into crypto, I'm fine with investing that amount that I'm willing to lose. That's kind of how I see it. If it goes down to zero, it is what it is type deal. I gotta kind of think of it like that. Just in my opinion. I think Litecoin will hit its all-time high again. There's a potential for that for sure. I think I got a little bit of the Litecoin. Let's see, Penguin. I kind of like the Penguin. It's weird, the Penguin thing. I kind of made some money back and forth, rinse and repeat with that one. I would get it. DCA goes up, I'd sell it. It dips, I get some more. Like I did some rinse and repeat, like super small profits, but it was still pretty interesting. But I might do some more of that. Maybe toss it a couple bones right now, a little bit. And then I'll probably ask the paper. Bitcoin going to, let's see. Okay, and then, oh wow, that's crazy. If it's gonna do that. If it's gonna go to 107 and then crash back to 53. The thing is, Bitcoin's super volatile. It could go down like crazy, kind of unexpectedly, and then it could go up like insanely crazy. I know it's a very, very risky coin, very risky crypto for sure. But for a long term, I think it'll be going up. Just my opinion, not financial advice or anything. I think For the very long term, it'll go up. Short term, it could do its crazy volatile thing, go up and down or crazy. Oh man, I'm gonna drink some water. Still got my little cold that I got, you know. This cycle just feels different. This entire bull run has felt the worst. So yeah, for sure. This bull run was kind of pretty weird. Seems like way different than the other ones. Oh man, my throat is drying out. Wait, so I'm gonna throw the paper. See what the paper thinks about the pudgy penguins, pudgy cyber penguins. Should I flip and feed those? Should I flip and feed the pudgy cyber penguins? Let's see what the paper says. And the paper says yes. Kind of fell on my foot, but it said yes. That's kind of good. I was kind of hoping for that because I don't want them damn flipping cyber penguins to bite me, give me a weird superhero power like pudgy cyber penguin man. You know, it doesn't sound cool at all. So like, I wouldn't want that superpower. So might as well feed these little effers and let them go on their happy way. Hell yeah. Oh man, my throat is drying out like crazy. Gotta drink some more water like crazy. Some crazy flipping stuff. Bull run over at 125k. Now it's bear market with pullback to 107. It's been called the most hated bull. Why the most hated bull run? That's crazy. But yeah, definitely right now it's kind of good to be careful. Right now I'm trying to at least have some money just in case if or when the market crashes. Nobody knows, like if there's like a pullback or a recession or something weird. For me, it's good to have some kind of money, a little bit of cash to be able to buy the best companies, you know, and then ride them back up once they do recover, you know. That's kind of like the plan, what I kind of want to try to do. Yeah, I mean bull run for stocks, but look at what happened when they made gold ETFs. It went parabolic for years. Oh yeah, since they made the gold ETFs, yeah, it definitely pumped the gold value in general like up like crazy. It really did. But the thing is, I think once if or once the gold ETFs and like the cyber investment stuff disappears, I think the value of gold will be even higher because of that. If that happens, I'm not saying that's gonna happen. But I'm saying if that happens, it's gonna the physical value will be way higher potentially. But let me see. Let me see if I should buy some of this one. Let's see. Should I get some hype? Some hyper liquid. Let's see. Should I buy some flipping crypto hype? Let's see what the paper thinks. Okay, so no for now. That's good. That's flipping good. Hell yeah. No hype for now. Good stuff. Let's see. Now, oh, hey there, Water Buffalo. How's it going, man? How's it going? Glad you're here, man. AVGO was a buy last week. Oh, RCL is beat down to how about Core Weave up over 22%. Friday, I was screaming CRWV for weeks. Well, since it started dipping. Option I liked was 900, but I would have made over 10k. Damn. That would have been nice if the option was 900, but then if you got in like over 10k, if you made that, that would have been awesome. But yeah, sometimes it's kind of is what it is. Sometimes you can't catch it all, but yeah, if there's a something that's catch worthy available, like best try to catch it, you know. Good. Hope you're doing well. Oh, that's good. That's good there, Water Buffalo. I'm doing okay. It looks like my cold is kind of getting better. Still kind of not all the way through. But yeah, I'm just kind of buying some crypto and then maybe I'll try to queue in a tiny bit of stocks for market open. Just chilling here, live, seeing what's going on here. Um, hell yeah, hell yeah. Let's see. Maybe I should get some. Let's see which other one I should get here. Zora. Zora's kind of decent. I think I got, like, I think I sold this one today at a profit a tiny bit earlier. I'll probably leave that be. Something that's kind of down that might possibly go up. Maybe, let's see. This one, SEI. Maybe I'll try this one. Let's see. I'll probably get a couple dollars of this one right now just in case, just for the heck of it. SLFR, not much. Just joined the live. Oh, nice, nice. Hell yeah, good stuff. That's weird. Why is the Robinhood thingy glitching? It's taking forever to send that order. Dude, what the? Took forever just to do one order. That's so weird. But anyway, so I got a couple dollars worth of this one. I want to see if the paper thinks I should flip and get some more of it. Let's see. Should I get some more of the SEI? Let's see what the paper is, or the paper says. So paper said no. I guess for it, the $2 for now is enough. That makes sense. That kind of sort of halfway makes sense. Now I'm gonna flip to the next one here. I'm gonna kind of flip to the next one. Okay, SLFR. Is that like what do you call it? Company ETF or company ticker? They're LHNJ44. I was afraid to blow 900. I wanted five of them to. It's just sketchy to buy options for expensive. I have a sinus infection right now too, bro. Weather. Oh man. Well, I hope you get better there too, Lance Briefcase. This cold probably kind of hit a lot of us right now. Hope you get better there, man. Lance Briefcase. Drink some tea with honey. That's kind of what I'm doing. Drinking some tea with honey, some coffee with honey, some yerba mate with coffee. You know, like some drinks like tea, coffee, yerba mate, whatever with honey. Those are pretty good. Kind of help the cold get go away faster. So that's kind of like what I like. Kind of helps a little bit. Definitely kind of like it. SLFR sulfur ETF. Let's check that one out right now. SLFR. SLFR. Let's see what it is. Is that the right one? Let me see. SLFR. Oh, SRFM. Okay, okay. I'll check it out. Do you own any Bitcoin? Uh, let's see. Do I own any Bitcoin? I have a little bit of Bitcoin. Like I think it's over $100 worth. Not much. SRFM. Okay, let's check it out. SRFM. Let's see what that company looks like. Surf Air Mobility seems pretty interesting. So it's up to date 2.22%, down 1 week 4.34, month down to 24, 3 months down 57.53, year to date down 65.19, years down 23, 5 years down 98, and max down 98. So like yeah, I don't know much about the company, but I wanna see kind of what the chart looks like. Then I wanna read about it to see what it says. So on the 1 day, 1 hour chart here, for some reason the momentum looks kind of bullish, that it's kind of heading towards the upside on the MACD and on the zigzag line. I mean, it's not financial advice, doesn't mean it's going to keep on doing that, but looks like that's what it's kind of doing and trending at the moment. So yeah, looks like it's kind of on the MACD trying to reverse and head up. Let's see. Yeah, even the long term, 1 month, 1 hour, the momentum, like looks like it's picking up some momentum, quite a bit of momentum towards the upside. It looks pretty interesting. So if this thing does take off, because it's a cheap stock, could be a decent potential thingy, but obviously nothing's a guarantee in the market. But it looks pretty decent, even on the 1 day, 30-minute market. It just looks like trying to take off, looks kind of interesting. I know nothing about this company. Let me see. About Surf Air Mobility. Surf Air Mobility, INC, operates as an electric aviation and air travel company. The company was founded by Shahani and Liam Fade in 2021 is headquartered in Hawthorne, California. The listed name for SRFM is Surf Air Mobility Inc. That sounds pretty interesting. So no dividend, that doesn't matter, dividend or not. Let's see, market cap or anything, volume. Okay, volume is 2.99 million, average volume 3.11 million. So still kind of small company, but looks like it's picking up some momentum. Looks kind of interesting. It's an airline. They want you to become Uber of the skies. Yeah, that sounds pretty interesting. Like, if like that goes through pretty well, that thing could take off. Like literally, imagine this 189 if it works out for the company, and they take off like big time. Like this 189 eventually down the road, a share could be, instead of like $1 or $2, could be like $100 or $200 to even more potentially. Nothing's a guarantee. Obviously, it's not financial advice. But if it does take off like crazy, that could be a little good potential to invest a little bit in it. Obviously not financial advice or anything, but some decent potential. Nothing's a guarantee for sure. But like, yeah, it fell a lot at first, but definitely a risky stock. Like I'll probably invest something into this one, the amount that I wouldn't mind losing. Because still kind of anything could happen. I'll probably like throw some money in here that I don't mind if it goes to zero. I don't mind losing it all type deal. But in the chance of it going up like crazy, so I'll probably throw like, let me see, just for the heck of it, maybe let's see $10 in it for now. And if the momentum's gonna be picking up, maybe add some more. So $10. So I queued in that. Yeah, they do the ones I know. A year ago, they used to take a lot of payments in company stock for new companies, and most of them failed. I bought the shit out of WULF and NBAS this dip. Hope it work out. Oh, hopefully it works out too there, JDuff. I hope it does. Hopefully it goes up. Let's see. So I bought $10 worth of this thing. At least have it queued in for market open. And right now I'm gonna try to add some more. Let's see, is it worth it to add some more of the SRFM? Let's see what the paper says. Let's see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to add some more of the SRFM? So the paper at the moment said no. So I do have $10 worth of it, so we'll see what happens. Looks like it could potentially do something pretty decent, but obviously nothing's a guarantee. But we'll see what happens though. We'll kind of sort of halfway flip and see what happens down the road. It does seem like a pretty interesting company. Okay, subscribe. Oh, thanks for the subscribe there, LHNG4. Thank you, man. Oh, check out PLG. Let's see. I think I have the PLG, right? PLG. Yeah, thanks for the subscribe there. Let's see. PLG. Platinum Group Metal. So I don't think I have it. Yeah, looks like I don't have that one. But I'm going to add it to my list. Actually, I do have it on my list. I just don't have it. Let's see. How can I get the app, please? Oh, this app is called Robinhood. You just go to the App Store or Google Play, whatever you have, and then you download it. It's just let me see if I could show you on my phone here. See, there's my phone. See the green one over there? The Robinhood. That's the one. Right. Let's see right here. See that green one, Robinhood. That's the one. Excuse me. Still got my cold and still trying to get over the cold. Penny stocks. Penny stocks, that's funny. BTC mining switched to data center. Oh, wow. Let's see. Wolf returned a lot a few months ago, right? Wolf, right. I'll check the Wolf out like after the PLG. I want to see what the PLG thing is about. I don't have any of that one. Then I'll check out the Wolf thingy. So about Platinum Group Metals. Platinum Group Metals Ltd. engages in the acquisition, exploration, development of platinum and Palladium Properties. It focuses on the engineering of the Waterberg project. The company was founded by R. Michael Jones and Frank R. Holland on February 18, 2002 and is headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. The listed name for PLG is Patent Group Mills Ltd. So seems pretty decent, you know. When you look at the chart, okay, so one day it's up quite a bit, 1 week is up, 1 month is up, 3 months is up, year to date is up, 1 year is up, so 5 years is down, maximum is down. So it looks like it's like maximum is down, but it looks like some kind of momentum is picking up on it though. So looks like potentially it might be okay slightly longer down the road, but obviously nobody knows. At the moment, the zigzag line is trending down, the MACD trending up. So short-term momentum kind of looks like towards the downside because on the R side it's kind of overbought. The MACD on this one here shows it's pointing down. The zigzag line is pointing down. So it looks like it's kind of trending down a little bit at the moment. So I'll probably wait. I mean, I could get $1 of it just for the heck of it, just to kind of keep it on the radar. I think $1 won't hurt if I get that. But then, let me see, is Robinhood worldwide? I'm not sure if Robinhood is worldwide. I'm in the United States, so you could use it in the United States. There might be some other countries that you could use it in. I'm not sure because I never tried to use it in other countries. But in the United States, seems to be working just fine for me here. So I bought $1 worth of that thing right now. Let me see what it thinks if I should get some more of it. Let's see, should I get some more of the PLG? Should I get some more of the PLG? Let's see what it says. Let's see what it thinks. Okay, so at the moment it said no. Maybe because it knows that. Because I looked at the chart, it looks short-term bearish, like it's going down. So I think it kind of knows that. But $1 won't hurt if it dips. You know, it won't hurt much. So that's kind of cool. Is Wolf already making money with data centers, or are they just in debt trying to expand? Let's check out the Wolf thingy right now. Let's see, WULF. I don't know too much about this company, but like, so it's on my watch list. I do have a little bit of it. Oh man, my flipping throat. Okay. About TeraWolf. TeraWolf Inc. owns and operates fully integrated, environmentally clean Bitcoin mining facilities in the United States. TeraWolf will generate domestically produced Bitcoin powered by nuclear, hydro, and solar energy. The company was founded by Paul Prager and Nazar Khan on February 8, 2021 and is headquartered in Easton, MD, I think Maryland. The listed name for Wolf is TeraWolf Inc. Common Stock. So yeah, headquarters Easton, Maryland. So like seems decent about like crypto and Bitcoin and mining all that stuff. So seems pretty decent. Like especially if crypto long term is gonna go up, I see this going up. You know, obviously not financial advice or anything at all. So 36.884 million average volume. Volume right now 42.99 million. Let's see what other. So like over here, the 14 analyst ratings about this one, 93% say buy, 7% say hold, and 0% say sell. So looks something decent for the long-term future growth. I mean, like looks kind of okay. So let me see. Maybe I might add some more to this one. So I got very little bit. I got $10 worth of it right now, down like 85 cents on it. But for the long term, it's a good potential. I mean, nothing's a guarantee, but it looks like it's a good potential here on this one. So just for the heck of it, I might add like maybe right now $10 to this one. I kind of like it. Obviously not financial advice or anything, but seems kind of decent for me personally. And then I could ask the paper. I could kind of sort of halfway ask the paper and see what the paper thinks. Let's see. Should I get some more of the wolf thingy? Let's see what it says. Should I get some more of the wolf thingy? So, and the paper said yes on more of the wolf thingy. So I'll probably add a tiny bit more. Not a lot, but, you know, something. Since the paper told me to get some, I should kind of sort of halfway try to get some, at least a little bit, you know. at least kind of sort of halfway a little bit. I might add to it, you know. Paper likes it. I kind of sort of halfway like it. I think it might work. So I added 10, and right now I'll add a 3. So 13, Friday the 13th, although it's not Friday, but it still works. It's all good. All good, all good. Hell yeah. Okay. I drink monk fruit for all night. Monk fruit. It's wolf already making money with consider this day. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's making money right now or not, but in what it's doing, it seems pretty decent. Let's see, dividend. So it's a net buy, net sell. Earnings negative a little bit. But yeah, it doesn't have too much information, but still, like, I think it should be doing okay potentially. Nothing's a guarantee. If crypto is gonna do well, I think that thing should potentially do well. No, they are all focused on build that. Oh, I see, I see. Thanks for the information, J Duff. Thank you, man. Is that real stock or derivative? About this one, the SEI, that SEI thingy here is a crypto, but the other one, the Wolf thingy, WULF. This one, the one I just looked at, this is a stock, Terra Wolf. It's a stock. See, it's the company here talks about it. So yeah, bills are going crazy. Oh yeah, I think they are. Like they're growing insanely fast. I don't love Wolf. You should think about it. There's a better place to put the money. Some of these stocks are too risky. Stick to things you're certain about instead. Go have the unreal conviction. Thank you there, Lance Briefcase. But for sure, it's better to be safe for sure in general about like all the companies. I have major conviction. I've been in the stock since 60 cents. Oh wow, since 60 cents, that's since a very low price. Wow. That's crazy. Let's see. Which other one should I try here? Let's see. Maybe the bonk thingy looks kind of low. Maybe I should add a tiny bit of that one. Let's see what the paper thinks. Let's see what the paper thinks about the bonk thingy. Let's see. Should I get some bonk? Should I get some flippin' cyber bonk? Okay, paper don't like that one at the moment. It doesn't like that thingy right now. Maybe I should try to find another random crypto to buy. See what it says if I get like a random crypto. NBAS2 and NPLTR and for years, so I love first crypto too. Nice. I blew an account with 5 minutes left in the session. I was up a couple hundred and snap against me. I maxed the daily loss limit. Props are difficult. Oh wow. I'm sorry to hear that. Like, like the loss, man. That sucks. To blow an account, that's not fun for sure. Let's see. I'm gonna go to crypto. I'm gonna try to add some crypto. One of the cryptos that I don't have yet. The tradable crypto here. Let me see which one I don't have. I'm gonna try to add one that I don't have. So not that one. Maybe this one. This one kind of looks weird a little bit. Let's see. Yeah, this one kind of looks weird a little bit. I might get a tiny bit of this one. Just kind of looks like a weird crypto. Maybe add a tiny bit. And then after that, I'll toss the paper and see if it wants me to get a little bit more of the OP crypto, optimism crypto. Let's see. Should I get some more of the OP crypto thingy? Let's see what it says. Okay, so it said no. Okay, so that's fine. It said no. Let's see. Okay, let's go to the flipping next thingy. Let's see what the next thingy has here. Let's see what the flipping next thingy has. With props, you gotta be alright losing an account here and there. It's just part of the game. Nicky, you gotta start stacking Bitcoin. Oh, like you mean staking Bitcoin? Like maybe, like I'm not sure. I haven't tried really staking crypto yet, but want to try eventually. I'm not sure how the staking thingy works. Eventually, I want to try it out. Let's see. Maybe I should go and I want to check out some of the stocks that I got here. Let me see. So long term, I'm pretty bullish on some of the stocks I'm in. We'll see how it does. So it looks like the crypto's kind of heading up a little bit. Maybe market might try to recover a tiny bit. Let's see. So SoFi, I got quite a bit of SoFi. Hopefully that'll keep on moving up. That'll be nice because that's like my largest position at the moment. Will be nice. I mean, short term, if it dips. I'll grab some more. But even right now, I'll probably add some more to it the way it is. Let's see, trade, buy, maybe add like $7 more to this one, to the SoFi thingy. And then on top of that, I could ask the paper, see if I should add some more of the SoFi thingy, you know, because I kind of like it for the long term. We'll see what it does. Let's see, should I get some more SoFi stock? Should I get some more SoFi stock? We'll see what it says. And it said yes. So the paper said yes. So I'll probably add a tiny bit more to it. So paper kind of sort of halfway likes it. So I guess I'll add a little bit more to it. Just in case and just for the heck of it, maybe add like $3 more at the moment. I think 3 and 7 makes it 10, so $10 not bad. And if I had to add some later, I'll add some later. Something is spiking in your account. Might be hard to find though. I know, right? For sure, might be hard to find. Maybe it might be some of the crypto, or also could be potentially the SoFi, because SoFi is going up. I don't know, but yeah, something's kind of going up a little bit, just a tiny bit. So if I just released a stable coin, could help them, I think. Oh, nice, nice. Yeah, I think so. Like, I think that should potentially help them. Yes, yeah, I think it will be a crypto, the stable coin, whatever. I think they got their own crypto type deal. So that'll be pretty cool. Especially, there's a chance that they might be enlisted in the like the spy thingy, SPY or whatever, or like one of those. So if it does, it'll kind of boost it up. You know, so whoever's investing in those ETFs, partial amounts is going to the spy too. So not a guarantee it's going to happen this December. It might happen next year potentially. Nobody knows, but if that does happen, that should boost it up quite a bit too. So for the long term, I kind of like it. We'll see what happens. You know, I could always sell calls against it, collect premiums. You know. Let's see here. And then another one here. Maybe check the SoFi NVTS. Let's see, NVTS is this one's going up a little bit too than the Vitus thingy, so I got quite a bit of that. I'm down on the position, but if it's going up, you know, I might kind of try to push a lot of my holdings back up too. Let's see. Cessna boy, and oh, thanks for the gift there, Cessna boy. Thank you, man. Seems like everyone's going on ETH chain, Bitcoin and ETH, the real winners. For the long term, I think those should be doing pretty good. I don't see why not. You know, like I think they should be doing pretty good. But Oh, somebody's asking me if I'm rich. No, I'm not rich. I'm not rich at all. I'm just average doofus that's doing some live stream trading, you know. That's funny. But yeah, let's see. Maybe I'll add some NVTS to what I got. Let's see. Kind of long term might be decent. Nobody knows for sure, but I'll add a tiny bit of this thingy, you know, just in case, just for the heck of it. How much you got? I think roughly I got like a plus minus negative zero, something like that. Maybe roughly. I'm not sure exactly because it kind of depends. If you're asking about my equity, kind of hard to say. He's pretty rich. We all are. I know, right? That's funny. Okay, so I should ask the paper if I should get some more of the NVTS stuff. I should ask the paper if I should get some more NVTS. I just added a little bit. I'll see if I should get some more. Okay, and for right now, it said no on the NVTS, which is fine. Which is kind of sort of halfway fine at the moment. It's like it is what it is sometimes, you know. It just kind of sort of halfway is what it is. He said we all. Rails is an interesting project. Not sure if it's on Robin or not though. Oh, the Rails. Is Rails a company? I'm so poor. Well, like if you're saying that you're poor though, a seven LLIS, like, uh, you could become potentially try to become unpoor by changing your lifestyle, not the lifestyle, but like getting work, saving money, investing money. You could change things if you wanna, it just depends how much you want to do that or not. Like everything's kind of sort of halfway doable, achievable in a way. Depends on how much effort you're willing to put into what you want to reach, type deal. I think everything's kind of sort of halfway, a little bit doable. It just depends on how much effort you want to put in trying to, reach your goals or whatever you're trying to reach, type deal. Kind of a little bit. Oh, it's a crypto. I see. Let me see. Let me try. I could try check it out. See if Robin has it. Hey, hey there, Water Buffalo. When you trade the what do you call it? When you trade the what do you call it, futures, do you use a prop firm or you just use one of the like cash type futures trading, kind of like what I do, cash futures on Robinhood? I'm just wondering which one do you use? Let's see. Check out the Rails. RAYLS. Let's see. YLS. Okay, so it looks like they don't have it on here because the closest one is the CNQQ, RAYJ, RAYD, RAYE. Just difference. Can you get me G? Yeah, so this one doesn't have that on here. This is something else here. Not that for sure. Okay, let's see. So I got that one. Let's see what the other one should check here. Lumen. Let's see what Lumen's doing. Matcha again tonight, Nicky. Again tonight, Nicky. Not sure. Well, I'm drinking the. I use Robinhood too for the micro gold futures, but I use Coinbase for cryptos mainly because they have a lot more. Oh, okay, I see, I see. That's cool. That's cool. Thanks for the information there, Water Buffalo. Hell yeah. But yeah, I'm drinking my coffee here, drinking my tea right here, my tea drink right here in this one, and then I got my what do you call it? I got my mate, the yerba mate drink right here. Yeah, I like to drink that one. It's very good. Has lots of vitamins, especially I added some honey to it. It's very good. And some water drinks. But yeah, yerba mate is pretty good. Or whatever their paid source is. Yeah, of Coinbase. Let's see. Yeah, they just added features to Coinbase too. Futures on Coinbase probably might be a fortune to trade those, right? Because Coinbase in general, it's kind of expensive. Like the percent wise is what they have. Because I have Coinbase, but I haven't used the Coinbase for like a long time. I still have the active Coinbase account, but I think it's just expensive to use them to buy and sell and do the trades on there. But let me see. Let me see. Should I get some Lumen? Looks like it went up quite a bit. After hours went down a tiny bit. I have very little in it, but it is up though. I'll ask the paper. Should I get some more of the Lumen? See what the paper thinks. Let me see. Should I get some Lumen? Let's see what the paper thinks. Okay, so it doesn't want me to get Lumen, so I think it might potentially dip a little bit more. Potentially before it goes up. We'll see what happens. Kind of sort of halfway see what happens with that one. I gotta adjust this thing and make it a little bit more straight. Kind of weird. Make it a tiny bit better here. Hopefully that's a little bit better. We'll see, I guess. Yeah, I love Coinbase here because fees, but if you pay for their service, you don't have the fees. Right? I haven't tried any feature on Coinbase, and yeah, it makes the fees less with the one membership. I still think there is tiny fees. Okay, RKLB is gonna be a banger. I just don't know if I should wait for a good pullback or if I'm gonna miss the boat. Oh, okay, the Rocket Lab RKLB. Let's check that one out. RKLB, let's check it out here. Rocket Lab Corporation. Oh, I think I sold out of this one recently. So the analyst rating is 67% buy, 33% hold, and 0% sell on that. There's no dividend on that, but yes, just today 17.71% went up. After hours, 4.7% went up. It's going up quite a bit. That's kind of crazy. Year to date, year, 5 years max. Yeah, it's hard to tell like exactly whether you're gonna miss the boat or not. Sometimes they want to keep on going. Sometimes they do a dip before they keep on going. So it's kind of hard to tell. Beautiful chart. Thanks. Thank you, man. It could be late for RKLB. Ton of retail investors killed it already on the name. Yeah, that could be that kind of could be true. But yeah, right now on the 1 day, 1 hour, the MACD is shooting up, but the zigzag shooting down. You see, on the RSI that means if it's our overbought or oversold. Look how overshot the overbought. So I think eventually it's gonna start dipping. Obviously not financial advice, but what it looks like. Who knows? It could like something crazy could happen. It could still keep on pushing up, but like logically thinking, looks like it's about to dip because the zigzag line starting to trend down. The what do you call it? The RSI is overbought, which is looks like it's starting to kind of reverse down a little bit. Yeah, like I said, see if I click on the smaller time frame, the MACD is starting to go down. On the RSI, it's overbought. It's kind of trying to make its way down a little bit, at least short term, you know. It's not a guarantee. Still, anything could happen. If you click on the longer time frame, like yeah, it looks like momentum up and everything. The zigzag down. So short term, I think short term there's a chance it might dip a little bit, but super long term, I think, just in my opinion, not financial advice, I think it might be going up some more. Short term, it could dip though. Short term potentially. Buy open and hold 2 years. OP OPEM. I wonder what OPEM is. Wait for yeah for this one. I would probably try to wait for a pullback to kind of get in that one potentially. Not financial advice. OPEM BTQ buy and hold. Oh, the open thingy. I used to trade open thingy. I got out of that one recently because there was like weird little issues with that. Yeah, if they'll partner with the SpaceX and all that type of stuff, I think it will go up even more. Got the BTQ chart. Oh, the BTQ chart. Yeah, I could take a look at it. Okay, let's check out BTQ. BTQ. Let's see how that looks like. BTQ technology. So right now it's kind of down a little bit, up for the week, down for the month 10%. 3 months is down. Year to date is down. So it looks like a new company. So it started in September 26, 2025, listed. So let's see what the potential looks like. I want to read about the company. I don't know much about it. Obviously, I don't have that one. So BTQ Technologies Corp engages in the business of post-quantum encryption. It focuses on applications to the blockchain industry. Its products include PQS, Scale, Keylog, Canteen, Preon, QPOW, and Qbyte. The company was founded by Nicholas Rousey Newton on March 26, 2021. It's headquartered in Vancouver, Canada. The listed name for BTQ is BTQ Technologies Corp. Common stock. Okay, so that's what it says about that one. There's no dividend. Let's see, analysts not saying anything. So 3.24 million average volume. Volume is 9.74 million. So it's kind of a small company. Excuse me, from what it looks like. Let's look at the momentum. Let's see what the momentum looks like. So right now the momentum on this thingy looks like it's towards the downside. See the zigzag lines trending down, the MACD's trending down. Looks like general momentum on this is towards the downside. Obviously, it's not financial advice. Doesn't mean it's gonna keep on doing that, but looking at it and logically thinking and seeing it, looks like it's kind of trending downward at the moment. So who knows where the bottom is, but it's kind of trending down right now. So it'd be kind of risky to get in right now, but if you find a dip, maybe might potentially be a good opportunity, but short term it's kind of downtrending. Short term is kind of downtrending. Oh, you're saying to buy and hold this one potentially? Doesn't have to be profitable yet. It's a long hold. Yeah, if it's a super long hold and if it does well, because sometimes if it's a new company, like this is a new company, it started. If it does do well, imagine something like this, just gonna keep on going up potentially. Anything could happen, But I mean, a little bit is still a risk. I wouldn't put all my money in this, but if you're willing to risk what potentially you might lose, that's a fair bet, I guess. But maybe I might get a little bit just to kind of see what it does. Then I could ask the paper. I could ask the paper, see what the paper thinks. Is the BTQ Technologies worth it to buy? Let's see. Is BTQ Technologies worth it to DCA? Let's see what the paper says about it. So the paper kind of sort of likes it. It said yes to be able to DCA into this one. So the paper likes this one a little bit. Obviously, it's a new company and everything, but maybe since the paper said yes, I might add like one more dollar to it just in case. Just kind of sort of halfway, just in case a little bit, just one more dollar. New company, still kind of risky, but another dollar won't hurt. Just to kind of try it out a little bit. Sort of halfway try it out a little bit. Look who the look who they acquired. Who did they acquire? Where does it say on here? Vancouver, British Columbia. Margin requirements. Trading trends. December 2025, insiders made two informative buys. So over here says December 2025, insiders made two informative buys of 164,000 shares and two informative sells of 30,000 shares of BTQ in the last 3 months. This is not investment advice. That's what it says on here. So somebody bought a whole bunch of it recently. What they're saying. There's more bought of the insiders than what was sold. Yeah, over here, if I click on it, chairman and chief executive informative buy. So looks like there's a buy. It doesn't say the amount or anything. Senior officer informative buy. So there's another buy. Chief financial officer, Lonnie Gilbert Wong, informative sell. So that's a sell. Uninformative sell. So another sell. So there's some sells here. Senior officer, chief financial officer, senior officer, a whole bunch of sells, and then chairman and chief executive, lots of buys, informative buys, lots of buys. So if you look at the list, like lots of buys and sells in this thingy. Oh, the top one right here, chairman and chief executive, yeah, right here. Oliver Francis, Francois Rousey, something. Not sure what the name is, but nice. The CEO is all we care about, for sure, for sure. Yep. But yeah, it looks like if you look at read the chart, so there's more buys. See, uh, here it says Insider made two informative buys of 164,000 shares. So that was a big purchase of shares, and then two informative sells of 30,000 shares. So like two buys of like 164K versus the two sells of 30K. Obviously, the buys are bigger. So kind of anything could happen. We'll see. Scroll over on his bug. Buy. Feed the cyber ET. Maybe ask the paper. Maybe ask the paper. I know, right? Well, I just asked the paper. The paper said I could get some. So before I asked the paper, I added one a little bit, and then I asked the paper. The paper said it's fine if I DCA into it a little bit. So I added another dollar to it. So we'll see how it goes. Obviously, it's a new company. It's risky. It's risky to put all your money into something that's not a 100% guarantee, right? Where does it say the amount that he bought? Let's see, view margin status. See over here when you click on this, it doesn't say the details that or maybe it does, right? Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so $698,000 worth he bought. So 70,000 shares on the open market, and then 93. So that was somebody else that bought it over here. But yeah, the chairman, yeah, he bought like 70,000 shares, $698,000, whatever, of that thingy. Then they have all that information of other people that bought and sold it. There's more of the chairman, executive, the same thing. The chairman, more buys and stuff like that. Kind of adds up though. Kind of sort of halfway adds up. He already losing on that buy. That's fine. This is a long-term buy and hold. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah, definitely everything's risky in the stock market for sure. This one I wouldn't put too much money in, but like if like something like that super risky, like the money that you potentially willing to just lose and invest that, and if you get a return on it, that's a plus. Kind of how I see it. Obviously, not financial advice. Damn, that he has bought a lot. That's usually a good sign. Yeah, like somebody bought a lot of the shares. That's definitely a good sign usually. Yeah, well, hold long term. Hold long term. Okay, maybe like keep on adding a little bit, especially if it looks like keeps on doing well. There's good news about it. Like hopefully, potentially, keeps on doing good and keeps on climbing up. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens, right? Oh, they're building a future in cryptography. That's pretty cool. That's hella nice. Yeah, Lumen Technologies. I think it's hoping to hold off on that one. Lyft. Let me check Lyft. Is it dipping some more? So today down 2.42. For me, like I might maybe potentially do leaps on this one. Do I have one? I think I got one. Leaps. So yeah, I do have a leaps on the lift. So it's up a little bit. I think I added this on Friday. I think I added this last Friday. I think I might add some more because if Lyft keeps on going up towards, I think it's undervalued, just in my opinion, not financial advice. I think this one's kind of undervalued. I think it's gonna, in my opinion, not financial advice, I think it's gonna go back to where it came from over there later down the road to 25.54 or whatever it was, the high, and go higher. That's just in my opinion, not financial advice. So I think it's gonna hit $30, a little bit plus within like now and like maybe 3, 4, 5 months, maybe longer. It kind of depends, but if it does that for me, Leap's kind of worth it at the moment. I think it's a good deal. Obviously, nothing here is financial advice, but I do have one Leap that I opened on Friday. It started to move up. Maybe on Monday, potentially, I might open another one. Maybe, I don't know. We'll see. But I do have some in the shares, but not much. But I'm gonna ask the paper, see if I should get some more to queue in right now to get a little bit of this one. Let's see. Should I add a tiny bit of lift to the portfolio? Let's see what it says. So, and it said yes. The paper said that I could add some more lift to my portfolio. So I'll probably add a tiny bit more right now. See what it was, because if it goes from $19 to $25 even, that might be a pretty decent return just on this thingy. Just on this thingy might be a decent return. Not financial advice or anything, but if it does the move, it'll be very pretty. It'll be very nice. So paper said I could buy it. Then maybe potentially on Monday I might maybe do another lift leaps call. We'll kind of see. Go from there. Everything is pre-planned one there. Management is transparency, not a clue to why my stock I'm holding, they won't be the first. All-time CD, CGTX. Okay, so this one's kind of cool. I like this one. We'll see what it does later. Let's see. Oh, well, no, they aren't. Let's see. Plan. So I guess I could check out the CGTX, right? See what that thing's all about. CGTX. See what that thing's all about. All about. CGTX. Let's see. CGTX Therapeutics. Okay, I'm gonna add this to the list here. I don't think I've got any of this. Nope, I don't have any of it. It doesn't have a dividend. Let's see. Volume. The volume's not the greatest. It's 1.54 million volume and an average volume. It's 954,000 looks like. Not even a million. Let's see. Down for the week. Up for the month. Up for 3 months. Year to date it's up. Year it's up. 5 years down. And maximum is down. So like these are kind of risky. Like with these pharmaceutical stuff, like things might go well, it might pop, and then like it changes and it does a whole bunch of weird stuff sometimes with these. Kind of sort of halfway does. BIOS so hard to get, right? I'm not sure if that one is so hard to get. So this one on the short term, let's see, 1 week, 4 hour chart. Okay, on the 1 week, 4 hour chart, the MACD looks like it's trending up, the zigzag trending down. So it's on that chart, it's kind of indecisive. On the 1 day, let's see, 1 day. On the 1 day, 1 hour. Come on. On the 1 day, 1 hour looks like it's kind of trending up. So still potentially it might move up a little bit short term, but not a guarantee though. Nothing's a guarantee. So I could ask the paper if this is worth to buy it or not. See what the paper thinks. Let's see. There you go. Let's see. I want to see what the paper says. Is CGTX a buy? Let me see. Is CGTX a buy? Let's see what the paper says. Let's see what the paper thinks. So the paper at the moment said no for the CGTX, but could be wrong. It's just what the paper thinks. But like everything in the market is kind of like a risk a little bit, kind of sort of halfway everything. Okay, let's see here. Let's see. It's crazy how polarizing investing can be. I know, right? CGTX will be a hit. I'm getting 1,000 shares. Well, good luck to everybody that's getting that one. I mean, there's nothing wrong with it. Like literally everything's a risk in the stock market, no matter what you get. Really hope they figure it out. Alzheimer's is hitting my mom hard. Alzheimer's, yeah, the Alzheimer's disease, that kind of sucks. I'm sorry there, J Dove. That sucks when it hits your loved ones. It's hard. Oh, the open thingy. I used to be in the open thingy. That for me, that company is kind of weird. I got out of it because they started looks like doing shady stuff. Like I just kind of don't really trust them that much. Looks like it tanked quite a bit from where it was before. Yeah, it went up, but then it went down a lot. I just kind of generally don't trust them. Like I was trading them a little bit ago, and they were like being all shady with my stocks and options, and they had all these weird warrants and all that stuff. Like for me, it's just not worth messing with it. Like not financial advice, but they're kind of trying to screw me for no reason. So for me, it's probably safer to stay away from it. 4 years, maybe potentially. Like I traded this one short term. Like I said, they were being shady with the trades I was doing. They're like, yeah, we are in aging society. One would think potential could explode if things go well in their favor. But again, that's anything. Open door technology will revolutionize home buying. There's a chance that could happen. That they could revolutionize that. But still, at the same time, nothing is a guarantee, though. Nicky, maybe look at ET and possibly feed the cyber critter. I know, right? For sure, they're water buffalo. Let's look at ET. Let's look at ET. If I could find it. So energy transfer. Hell yeah. Let's see what that looks like. So I do have very little bit of it. The time when I got in, $1 worth, looks like it went down a tiny bit. So, but anyways, let's look at the chart. Okay, down for the week, down for the month, down for 3 months, down for the year to date. 1 year it's down, 5 years it's up, and then maximum it's up. So like maybe general trend, if it's towards the upside, that's a good thing. It still has a dividend, so that's good, decent dividend, 8.02%. Um, let's see. Let's look at the chart. See what the chart looks like right now. Okay, so 1 day, 1 hour chart on this thingy. So on the 1 day, oh come on, 1 day, 1 hour chart, like the what do you call it? The MACD is kind of going sideways to slightly maybe bearish. On the zigzag line, it's kind of slightly trended towards the downside short term. That's kind of short term. And then on the 1 day, 30 minutes, like short term momentum towards the downside, at least kind of short term. On the other side, looks like it's barely, slightly overbought. Not much. It's kind of close to the center. It's not too bad. So it could kind of move almost anywhere from there. But generally, the momentum, it looks like it's slightly more to the downside short term. But if it's got the dividends, if you get it at the right spot, could be a potential decent thing to collect some dividends. So if you look at the general chart, that's like way over here compared to where it used to be. Like, so in that case, you could potentially, if it'll eventually go back up, you could collect some potential dividends while it's kind of going up. So might be a potential decent thing to be in, to collect some dividends, and hopefully while you're in it, it'll go up a little bit. Hey there, County 12. How's it going, man? Hey, man. Cat and the dog. It's funny, cat and the dog. Robots will be so big, could still be a little early though. Being too early has cost me the most since investing. I think Tesla is the easiest robot play. Yeah, I think so. Like, obviously not financial advice, but I think the Tesla thingy is the easiest, potentially the safest robot play. Obviously, still volatile like crazy and everything, but um, I like Tesla for the long run in general, with everything that it's involved in and that it's in. I like the Tesla for the long term. Definitely not financial advice, and I'm not a financial advisor. Let's see, is ET worth to get for the dividends right now? I'll ask the paper. Is ET worth to get for the dividends right now? Let's see what the paper thinks. And the paper said yes for right now for the ET for the dividends. That's kind of what the paper said. So just in case, I might get one share just to kind of see how accurate the paper is. So the paper kind of sort of halfway likes it. So I'll probably just in case, just for the heck of it, I'll buy. Let's see, change this into shares. I'll just buy one share of it. See how accurate the paper is. Maybe meanwhile collect a tiny bit of dividends. It's not much. It's not gonna do like a big thing, but it'll be kind of interesting to see what it does. Kind of interesting. And then change this. Let's see, buy. So I bought a share of this one and change it back into dollars and see if it'll let me get $1 more of it. If it does, so we'll see what the dividend does with that thingy. So although like short-term momentum, it's set towards the downside, but if it's gonna pay out with a dividend and then slightly go back up, might be worth it. Who knows? Kind of sort of halfway. Who knows? Looking to be ITF. Don't forget, like silver. Oh, hey there, the Detroit Throwers. Hell yeah. Don't forget, you now like silver for the long term. LOL. Oh, for sure, for sure. I do like the silver for the long term. The Detroit Throwers. Hell yeah, man. How you doing, the Detroit Throwers? Hell yeah, man. I'm big in Tesla for the robots. I'm being early is good. I was early PLTR. Just gave me more time to DCA. Nice, nice. That's pretty cool. But yeah, BITF. Let's check BITF. Let's check BITF. So, does it not have the BITF? So it looks like it doesn't have it. If I click on BITF, only has these things. So it looks like it doesn't have the BITF thingy exactly. I'm just studying and stuff. I don't know. I want to do more silver or some Tesla writing. Oh, I see. I see. Oh, it's Bit Farms. I see. Okay. Maybe I could click on Bit Farms. Oh, there it is. BITF. It's weird. Why didn't it find it when I was actually putting the ticker symbol, but then it found it when I put the actual thing in. It's kind of weird. But okay, so Bitfarms, it's up for the day 12%. After hours, it's up 1%. Past week, it's up 1%. Past month, it's down 9.95%. 3 months, down 16%. Year to date, it's up 65%. Year, it's up 57%. 5 years, it's down 36%. Maximum is down 36%. Not sure. It did the same thing to me. Oh, that's kind of weird. That's kind of flipping weird. Let me look at the short-term chart, see what that kind of looks like. So on the 1 day, 30-minute chart. Okay, so on this chart here, on the zigzag, it's kind of trending up, but RSI, it's overbought and looks like it's starting to trend down. MACD is kind of starting to trend down. Let's see 1 hour. On the 1 hour, MACD is kind of still going up. The zigzag line is going up a little bit, but RSI shows overbought, so like that one looks like it's starting to dip. So looks like potentially it might start coming down here shortly. Yeah, if I click on a shorter time frame, the MACD is starting to dip down. The RSI, where it's overbought, looks like it's dipping down. People are, looks like, are starting to sell out of it. And the zigzag line is trying to, looks like, change. It's still trending up a tiny bit, but looks like it's kind of reversing towards the downside. MACD pointing down, so it's kind of like potentially might dip some more short term. But if you click on the longer time frame, on the 1 week, 4 hour, looks like it's kind of shooting up, but on the RSI, it's still overbought. So it's kind of iffy. I think potentially it might dip a tiny bit more before it goes up, but nothing's a guarantee. It could even still keep on going up. I don't know. It's in an iffy place right now. It's kind of hard to tell. I don't mind adding to massive gains. I know, right? And then have you traded silver future at all, or do you stick to gold for futures trading? I think I tried silver a little bit. I think I can't remember how I did. Like one of my very first trades, I think I did okay with it. Like I think I did. I made some money with the silver, but it is kind of. I think it kind of moves faster than gold, so you gotta be more alert with that one. So I did try. I did try trading silver. I think I did more than one trade. I think some of it I lost, some of it I won, but I think in general I did better. Than like I won more than I lost in the silver, but like it's one of the very first trades that I did. So it was pretty interesting. I like it, but like you gotta kind of be more alert on that one, I guess, because it moves faster. I think Bitfarms is making progress switching to data centers. Could be wrong. Yeah, it could be. Let me see. I want to read what it says exactly about it. So, Bitfarms Ltd. Canada engages in the business of mining cryptocurrency. The firm is also involved in the ownership and operation of server farms comprised of computers designed for the purpose of validating transactions on the Bitcoin blockchain. The company was founded by Emiliano Joel Gordsky and Nicholas Bonta in 2017. It's headquartered in Toronto, Canada. The list is the name for BITF as Bitfarms Ltd. Common stock. I mean, for the long term, I think it's pretty decent. Right here, it says the analyst ratings 100% buy. So, especially if the crypto will be doing good and like going up for the long term, I see this potentially going up higher. I mean, nothing is a guarantee, not financial advice, but I potentially see this going up higher. You know, so I'll probably right now kind of momentum looks like it's kind of a little bit towards the downside. Doesn't mean that it actually will. That's kind of what it looks like. I'll buy $1 of it right now, and then I'll see what the paper thinks. I'll see what the flipping paper thinks. I'll kind of sort of halfway see what the paper thinks. Is BITF worth $2 cost average into at the flipping moment? Let's see what it says. And it said yes. Flipping paper says yes. So I'll probably add another dollar to it just in case, just kind of sort of halfway for the heck of it, just to be safe a little bit. I mean, nothing's 100% safe for sure, but paper said I could add some more, so I add a couple more. I think it won't hurt. It's kind of like whatever type deal. kind of sort of halfway a whatever type deal. You know, it's better than nothing. Kind of sort of halfway better than nothing. That's what I think. So it doesn't have a dividend, which is fine as long as the growth is there. That's kind of all that matters for the most part. I mean, the volume is 51.11 million, average volume 59.54. So it's not the biggest company or anything, but you know, it's not like tiniest tiny little thing out there. You know, so it's kind of cool, kind of chill, kind of sort of halfway chill. Imagine if all AI fails, it would bankrupt so many massive companies. Everyone in tech is leveraging all they have to obtain chips and data centers. It's a little crazy right now. Oh yeah, it's definitely for sure crazy. Me forming a bull flag. I could pull back a little bit for more upside. China restrictions or what? I'm not sure about the China restrictions. Let's see. We'll see. Like I said, wait for January 1 China restrictions. Yeah, when China restrictions kick in, like it'll make a whole bunch of big changes. Crazy stuff will happen. You know, with the last 2 years, it was impossible to not get money once, man. But now, don't even get going down. Only keeps more too close. Okay, so I guess I checked out this thing, and I'll go check out something else. Maybe just for the heck of it, I'll see what Tesla's doing. See where Tesla's flying or what it's doing. So Tesla, it's down 0.51 for today, up 0.36 after hours. Tesla's kind of a crazy one. For the long term, I kind of like it. Just recently kind of went up quite a bit, but let's see what the chart looks like. I'm bullish, like generally on Tesla for the super long term. Obviously, not financial advice, just my opinion. For the super long term, I'm bullish, but I'm trying to see short term what it potentially kind of looks like. Short term, 1 day, 1 hour looks like it's the zigzags kind of dipping, the MACD's kind of dipping. So kind of on the 30 minute, the MACD's trending up, the zigzags kind of trending up. So it's kind of in an indecisive area, kind of what it looks like. Right now it's in an area, it's kind of hard to tell what it's exactly going to do. On the longer time frame, the 1 week, 4 hours, it's kind of dipping down, MACD going down, the zigzag going down. So short term, like right now, it's in an area, it's kind of hard to exactly know what it's going to do. It's kind of like in an indecisive area, but for the long term, I like it. Like I think I don't have much of it right now. I'm actually trying to wait if there's a dip to get a whole bunch at a dip, but I don't know if the dip's gonna happen here shortly or not. It's kind of crazy. I'm either going to retire my entire family from my AI investments or asking them if I can move in with them. That's funny, Jada. uh, I hope the better one for you, where like you could retire early and like do good with your investments there, J Dove. Hope the best for you, man. I think what happens is on Monday the market dumps, so Tesla hits 475, 460, and then the Santa rally kicks in. That's a pretty good potential that could happen there. The Detroit throwers. Like we'll see what happens. But yeah, if there's a dip, I'll try to get Tesla at a dip because I recently sold out of Tesla that I had. So I like literally 97 cents here. I just bought it just to kind of have it on the radar. And the same thing with the TSLL. I don't have much of that one because I recently sold out of that one. So I had a lot in this one. I had thousands of dollars in this one and like a lot of shares and stuff like that. But right now I don't really have any. Like I said, the same thing, like a dollar I put back in here after I took profit and still like 99 cents. But I guess we'll see what happens. Maybe I should ask the paper. Should I dollar cost average into the TSLL at least a little bit right now? See what it says. You know. Let's see what the paper thinks. Should I dollar cost average into the TSLL right now at the moment? Let's see what it says. What did it? So at the moment it said no. So maybe it kind of knows that it might dip. That it's kind of, the paper's kind of trying to tell me to hold off on getting in and try to get in at a better deal. I think that's what the paper's trying to tell me right now. Kind of sort of halfway a little bit. The rate cut was not priced in, but the effect is delayed. People expect it to stay the same, even though people on Robinhood voted otherwise. The market had to consolidate a bunch, ditching weakies. Oh, okay, I see. It makes sense there. The Detroit throws. That's kind of what I think too a little bit. That's definitely makes sense, man. But yeah, I'll definitely, hopefully, like, I don't know if Tesla's gonna dip or not. If it does, I'll try to get some of it. You know, see what it does. But like, let's see. I'm gonna look at the prediction markets. See what that's doing real quick. Okay, so the prediction markets, I got some alerts from Robinhood. I made some wins on whatever bets I had. They send me like a alert, an email, whatever. Oh, you won this bet. You won this bet. Because I don't really pay attention to it. I just do random ones, but or whatever the paper kind of decides. But a lot of them were wins that I did. But I guess we'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. It's kind of interesting. It's a newer listing and it looks to be forming a W recovery. Oh, the what do you call it? Puts on Tesla. Oh, I can't say to do puts on Tesla or not. Like for me, like what it looks like, it's in a indecisive area where like I'm not sure where it's gonna go personally. I don't know what it's gonna do short term. I'm just not gonna do 2 week calls. I'm only gonna do 2 month minimum. Oh, okay, I see. Let me see. I'll ask the paper what I should do, like which one I should bet on one of these. See what the paper thinks. So for the paper on this thing, so the GB will be yes, and the CHI will be a no. I'll see what the paper thinks. I'll kind of sort of halfway see what the paper thinks. GB is that yes, and the other one is a no. Let's see what it says. Okay, so it wants me to vote on the no. So that means it wants me to vote. It wants me to bet on the CHI. Because this one was supposed to be a yes and this one was supposed to be a no. So I guess the paper wants me to bet on this thingy. So CHI, do one contract. That's what the paper told me to do. So that's what I kind of sort of halfway got to do a little bit, bet on that thingy. Obviously, it's not financial advice, but paper said I could bet on that thingy. So I think it might kind of sort of halfway work out, but we'll see. We'll kind of sort of halfway see. Yeah, the center rally might kick in, but it might not help Tesla pierce it right away. Not gonna do any calls. Okay, so yeah, we'll see what this one does. Paper said I could bet on that thingy. Hopefully that works out. If not, it kind of is what it is. If you own BMNR and haven't voted, you guys should if you still can. Let's see BMNR. Like, I think I got the notifications to vote, but like I haven't done anything. Like I got a text alert from them. Yeah, I got like 5.7 shares, so it's not a lot, $182 worth. But I think I got a text from them earlier saying that like they wanted like me to vote or whatever. I just kind of ignored it. No, no to do dilution. Oh, okay, to vote no for the dilution. I see, I see. It's easy and important. Oh, okay, I see. Maybe I'll try to do that today once the live is done. Like I might go and try to do it. I'm not sure like what time frame we have to do that, but I might try to do that. Because if they dilute this thing, it's gonna go down. Well, if you have one share, it's probably not a huge deal, but do if you can. Yeah, I have more than one share. I got like 5.7 shares. See the prices like that, and then yeah, 5.732 shares. So like still a little bit, very little. Oh, don't buy more. Okay, I see, I see. Yeah, I don't have a lot of it. Let me see what the chart potentially looks like. 1 day 15. Okay, so it looks like the chart's kind of indecisive. The MACD is shooting down, the zigzag shooting up on that thingy. 1 hour, let's see. On the 1 hour chart, the MACD shooting up, the zigzag's starting to shoot down. RSI is kind of overbought. Looks like it's kind of trying to go back down. So potentially it might go down here shortly. Potentially, nothing's a guarantee for sure. Nothing's a guarantee. But I guess we'll see, depending on how crypto does. I guess depending, kind of, sort of, halfway what crypto does. Yeah, good, but any dilution could hurt. So far, he hasn't been handling it well. Yeah, but for the SoFi, that they did that dilution thingy, that's because they're planning in a whole bunch of growth. So short term, there's some pain for that, but for the long term of the company, that's actually a good thing, because that company's growing super like fast, like insanely fast. I see advertisements for SoFi every day. It's getting so much clients in, it's like crazy. For me, for the long term, I like it. Obviously not personal advice or anything. I mean, personal opinion, not financial advice, but I kind of like it for the long term. But we'll see what it does. I mean, I don't have a. It's kind of like my biggest holding right now, but obviously I still don't have too much in it. I still kind of sort of halfway don't have too much in it. But yeah, I think the dilution for the SoFi short term, it wasn't that great, obviously, but they did that for the long term growth because they're planning to grow this company long term like crazy, in my opinion. Obviously, not financial advice. So they kind of had to do that. They had kind of no choice but to do that. And if the leaders are smart, they did the right choice for the long term for the company. But sometimes if it's a small company, if it's not gonna do it any good, it's not worth it. But for this, I think it's a smart move what they did. Sure, short term might not seem like that, but for the long term, they know what they're doing. That's what I personally think about it. That's kind of my personal opinion. Obviously, not financial advice, but I actually started to add a tiny bit more. Especially if it dips some more, I'll add some more. But I think they did the right move in doing the dilution for that one. Do you day trade options, or are you more of a long term position swing trader? Hey there, Savvies. I do a little bit of everything. I do scalping, day trading, swing trading, options trading, futures trading, a little bit of crypto, like a little bit of everything, just kind of a mix. I know, right there, Water Buffalo, up, down, like chart, like does everything for sure. I think Hood will be big in financial services industries. They have a savings and checking accounts. They have a credit card with 3% return. Hood will be massive. Oh, long term, I'm bullish on the Hood for sure. I like Hood for long term. Like, I'm not sure if I have a lot of it right now, maybe not. But for the long term, I do like the Hood thingy. Looks like it did go up recently too, quite a bit. Looks like it's starting to trying to recover, which is pretty nice. Just if you look at from 1 year, like it was 37 and now it's like over 100. Went up quite a bit. Over 243% in 1 year. That's a crazy move. What's your best day scalping? I'm not sure. My best day scalping. I'm not sure. Like last Friday, I think I did a scalp. That was. Let me see if I go to my. I'm not sure which one was my best in general. Like I did like pretty crazy ones like a long time ago, but my last one here, I think I did. Where was it? SPX. I think this one right here. I think that this one was a pretty crazy trade. See, like the option was the SPX was pretty close to expiring, and I did this contract and like I got like $90, 13 plus some 5% within like a few seconds. So like it was a pretty decent trade. Like I think one guy came on, he was kind of trying to help us with the trades and stuff like that. It was pretty risky because I was kind of going off of this one random guy that's trying to help us with some trades, and I did it, but I was able to close it for a profit. So literally like 5 seconds, 10 seconds, like I made $90 here, doing a zero DTE type deal. It was a kind of crazy trade, but yeah. Nvidia puts on Friday got me 399. Oh, nice. That's awesome. The Nvidia puts got you quite a bit. Hell yeah, man. Haven't checked Apple's out. Yeah. Nvidia puts on Friday got me. That's awesome that I got you 399. Hell yeah, they're the Detroit throwers. That's awesome. Apple savings account. It has higher IPR and convenient. I just got hood banking. I like it. Oh, nice. You got the hood banking. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Yeah, like in hood, like what I have in it wise, it's not a lot, but like maybe for me it'd be a good time to like dollar cost average into it some more. You know. Let me see. Let me see what the paper thinks. Should I add some more to the hood thingy? Let's see what it thinks. Should I add a little bit more to the hood thingy, the DCA to it? Let's see what it says. So the paper says yes, that I could add more to it. So I guess I could add a little bit more to it. Then we'll see what happens, you know. Not like a super crazy amount, but a little bit probably won't hurt. Trade by like, let's see, $7 worth. I think might be better than nothing. Might be kind of sort of halfway better than nothing for sure. And then later, if I have to, I could do a leaps on it. Maybe, I'm not sure. Might do a leaps on it. Might be kind of cool. ONDS seems pretty good too. Let's see. Let's see ONDS. Let's check ONDS. I'm not sure. I do have very little bit of it. Looks like it did go up 7 plus 16%. So I have a very little bit of it, and then it went up. Past week 16%. Past month up 21%. 3 months up 34%. Year to date up 268%. Year one year 624%. Maximum 53%, and then 5 years 53 and maximum negative 20%. But it looks like it is picking up some momentum. Like it looks pretty decent. But whatever I got in it, it went up. Like so, it's not much. $1 worth. So analyst rating, so 100% buying that one. It doesn't have a dividend, obviously. Volume 94.41 million. So obviously not the biggest company or anything like that. Ondas Holding INT engaged in the development, marketing, and sale of wireless radio system for secure wide area mission critical business. Okay, so yeah, it's in that thing. So I could see it doing pretty good potentially. See what it looks like short term. Generally looks like it's trying to go up right now. But right now on like looks like it's overbought on the RSI. Look at the yeah, on the RSI line right now, look, it looks like it's overbought. The zigzag line starting to trend down, and the MACD starting to trend down. But the RSI is like way overbought. Looks like. Yeah, the momentum right now on the MACD starting to go down. And the RSI looks like it's starting to dip. Zigzag line slightly going up. But yeah, MACD momentum's towards the downside. So I think eventually it might dip short term potentially. Obviously nothing's 100% here, but generally looks like it's momentum towards the upside generally. But short term it might dip short term a tiny bit. Onda's been putting in work. Oh nice, nice. Coinbase added stock trading perps and futures and prediction market on the 17th. Oh wow. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Let me see. I'm gonna ask the paper if it's worth it to add to the ONDS at the moment. See what the paper thinks. You know. Let's see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to DCA to ONDS at the moment? Let's see what it says. For at the moment, let's see what it says. Even for at the moment, it said yes, but obviously DCA, that means little bits at a time type deal, but kind of. But the paper said yes to potentially be able to DCA into this one a little bit, so I might add a tiny bit more to this, like maybe not much, a couple of dollars won't hurt. Because it looked like potentially it was gonna dip. If it dips some more, maybe I'll add some more to it, but it's kind of cool. Kind of cool, kind of chill where it's at a little bit. What's ONDS? Well, I'll read you what it says on here about it. So like I don't give you my description about it. About ONDS. ONDS Holdings Inc. engages in the development, marketing, and sale of wireless radio systems for secure wide area mission critical businesses to business networks. It operates through the ONDS networks and ONDS autonomous systems segments. The ONDS network segments provides wireless connectivity solutions enabling mission critical industrial internet applications and services. The ONDS autonomous systems segment designs, develops, and markets commercial drone solutions via the Optimus system and Scout system. The company was founded on December 22nd, 2014, and is headquartered in Boston, Massachusetts. The listed name for ONDS is Ondas Holdings Inc. Common Stock. So that's kind of general description of what it is. So it seems pretty decent. So that's why it's kind of starting to trend back up. If you look at the general chart, it looks like it's kind of starting to build up just general momentum. Look at that, it's like building up these big candles here towards the end. So looks kind of positive. Nothing's a guarantee, no financial advice, but it looks like it has some pretty decent potential. Nothing's a guarantee though. Paper is so knowledgeable. It's funny. They're water buffalo. Oh, that's right. They make the cameras for cops too. A bunch of shit. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're like a whole bunch of stuff. Yep. For sure. It's very, very, very interesting. Oh yeah. I gotta make sure because Christmas coming up. I gotta make sure see if the paper will allow me to feed the elf. Right. I always gotta try to feed the elf at least. So the elf today up 4.15, after hours down 0.03. Let's see what the paper thinks about feeding the elf. Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to feed the beautiful elf at the moment? Let's see what it says. And it said yes. Maybe because of that, we might get a Santa rally, might get a Christmas rally. Because if I feed the flippin' elf right now, like Santa Claus is gonna be happy, the elf's gonna be happy, flippin' elf's gonna have energy. We'll be able to chip away at the toys, make a whole ton shit of toys, make the kids happy. Then Santa might deliver like half a present to everybody, half a gift, at least maybe more than that, but we'll see. So might bring a Santa Claus rally, might bring a Christmas rally. Hell yeah, let's feed them elves. Toss the elves like a couple of bones. Maybe just to be more generous, maybe 3 bones this time might be better than nothing. Toss them 3 bones that are kind of nibbleable a little bit. They'll nibble a tiny bit on it, get some strength, get some energy, get some power. So they'll be able to save Christmas potentially. We'll see what happens. We'll flip and see what happens. Hopefully, this will save the stock market for Christmas. That's kind of funny. We'll see what it does, but I guess I kind of sort of halfway fed the elf. Hopefully, it'll work out. Oh man. People gotta keep on trying to stay pretty. Maybe it'll do the trick a little bit. Let's see. Flipping PayPal. Let's see what PayPal's up to. So PayPal likes the dipping thingy. It likes to go lower. PayPal kind of sort of halfway likes to dip a little bit. I don't know why. Like it's just not wanting to really go up too much. Looks like short-term momentum potentially towards the upside on the 1 day, 1 hour. Looks like it's trending up a little bit on the zigzag and the MACD. My portfolio has grown to millions. IDK if I should just dip or hold. Just dip or hold. I'm not sure there, Jada. You should, if you what you should do, whatever you think will be best, man. Hopefully you make more millions with what you got there. Let's see. So yeah, PayPal's kind of weird. So for the 1 week, it's down 3.48. Past month is down 0.44. That's what I'm saying. Like PayPal looks like it just wants to keep on dipping for some reason. It's like so weird, such a weird stock. Yeah, maximum it's up, whatever, not much, but just after that, like the general trend looks like it's dipping and dipping like crazy. Kind of doesn't make any sense. Why is it flipping dipping so much? Like it used to be like 93 or whatnot. Let's see if I click on the max. It used to be like $300, $310. Like crazy. It's like flipping crazy. Let's see. I have very little bit of that one. Very little of that one. Has a tiny little dividend, but so analyst ratings on this one. So 35% say buy, 54% say hold, and 11% say sell. So I don't know if it eventually go up like or not. I don't have too much of it, but it's kind of weird. Kind of weird. Such a POS, I know, right? Yeah, I don't have a lot in the PayPal, but it is such a weird stock. It got a little bit just whatever type deal for the heck of it, but it's just weird. I mean, I use the PayPal service, but why it's tanking, like why it's downtrending like crazy, I don't know. Something's not right. Somebody is not doing something right in it. Uh, okay, let's see. Which one should I check? So there's a whole bunch of. I sold my mom last week. Oh, you're saying I finally sold my Mara last week. It had been another PayPal. Oh, I see, I see. Yeah, Mara is like one of them other ones that are like not the greatest, I guess, huh? That's kind of crazy. Yes, some stocks that are just kind of not doing well and just keeps on downtrending. Kind of hard to keep those around for sure. Let's see what Apple looks like. Apple, so it's today it's up 0.53. Past week it's down 1%. 1 month is down 7.71. 3 months it's up 9.95. Year to date it's up 9.67. 1 year it's up 10%. 5 years it's up. Maximum it's up. So yeah, it's kind of sort of halfway doing its own thing here. Let me see. I should probably add it. Let me see how much Apple do I have. So I don't have much of it at all right now. So maybe if I get a tiny bit of it, might be kind of sort of halfway worth it, Just for now, buy like one apple, There we go. One apple a day keeps the doctor away. Hell yeah, that'll be good. And then after that, after buying the one apple, then I could flip and ask the paper, see if the paper wants me to get some more apple. Let's see, should I get some more apple? Let's see what the paper thinks. Dollar cost average, get some more apple. So at the moment, paper said no, not to add anymore. Okay, that's cool. That's cool, that's cool, that makes sense. At least I added a tiny bit before the paper told me not to add some more. That's funny. By Rocket Labs. Yeah, Rocket Labs. I think it's kind of decent. I think I might have a little bit of that one for the long term. I think it might be pretty decent. Which platform is this? Is that this is? I'm trading on Robinhood. That's the Robinhood platform. Let's see. Let's check out Mara. I'm not sure if I have the Mara thing here or not. Mara Holding. So I got it on my list here. So it looks like I don't have it at the moment. So analyst rating 62% buy, 38% hold. So yeah, I don't have it at the moment, but looking at the chart, looks like it's dipping like crazy. Yeah, for the 5 years, for the max it's down. For the 5 years it's up. But if you look at the chart like this, it's kind of trending down. So yeah, it looks kind of hard to hold if it kind of keeps on dipping for sure. Kind of hard to hold it for the long term. I'm surprised at how many people ask about the platform. I thought more people would know. Oh, yeah, that's true there, Jade Duff. Me too. I thought more people would know. As soon as I started live streaming, like so much, I get so many questions about like what platform is this. Like I literally thought like more people. I thought like everybody knows what this is, but I guess that's like this is like free advertisement for Robinhood, right? I'm getting them a whole bunch of new clients potentially. That's funny. Robinhood better say thank you. You know, I'm doing them a favor. 5K, 5K will be 50K in 3 years. Oh wow, I see. Maybe we are still early on our hood investments too. On our hood investments, that's a possibility. You know, like who knows? But has Rocket Lab launched a rocket yet? Is it still 100% speculative business? Let's see. Let's check out Rocket Lab. Rocket Lab. Yeah, recently went up like a lot, like crazy. Recently, looks like I don't have any of it right now, but potentially looks like it's I don't know, might be something decent. I don't have it at the moment though. Let me see. I could ask the paper, is it worth it to dollar cost average into Rocket Lab? See what the paper thinks. You know. Let's see. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into Rocket Lab? Let's see what the paper thinks. The paper says yes. Well, obviously not financial advice. Maybe I'll get a dollar worth just to kind of see what it does. I think potentially it should have a little dip because I just looked at it a little bit ago, just a tiny bit ago. I was just looking at it, but I guess I'll add a dollar just to kind of have it on the radar a little bit. That probably won't hurt, but it could actually potentially do anything, you know? Nobody really knows. We'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens a little bit. Looks like it's doing okay for now. Let's see. MU is doing good also. Let me see here. I want to see how the crypto's doing right now. Let me see. Bitcoin still like started to move up a tiny bit more, which is nice. To take cargo into space. MU doing good. Let's see. Launch a bunch of rockets. They just got a massive contract with the government. Oh, nice. If they're like launching rockets and doing contracts, that's a good positive for the rocket lab. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's check MU. Micron Technologies. Let's see, do I have anything in that one? So I got a dollar in that one, and it is kind of going up some more. Looks kind of pretty positive. Is that they spiked? That's got to be a massive contract then. Oh man, good stuff, good stuff. But anyways, like the chart on this one looks pretty decent. Like long term looks pretty decent. It's trending upward. The Micron technology. I got very little bit of it, but might be better, potentially better to add a little bit more small dividend. You know. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm sort of halfway back. Let's see what flipping changed over here. I guess nothing changed much. Okay, so Rocket Lab is valued at 47 billion company, so there's a big price gap for them to fail. So Rocket Lab is best. Go by for now. Okay. So yeah, like Micron thingy. So I left off on this one. I got $1 worth. Looks like it's trending up. Let's see what's a good potential. Looks like it's overbought on the RSI, but the momentum's still kind of towards the upside. Kind of sort of halfway. See what happens. Let's see. I should ask the paper. I should ask the flipping paper. Is it worth it to get some of the Micron technology, some MU to dollar cost average for the long term? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to dollar cost average DCA into the MU at the moment? Let's see what it says. So at the moment it said no, which it kind of makes sense because it looks like it's slightly overbought at the moment. So there might be kind of sort of halfway short-term dip potentially before it continues going up, but nobody knows. I guess it is what it is. Kind of sort of halfway is what it is. So Rocket Lab is best. Yeah, Rocket Lab. I don't know if it's buy for now, but nothing here is financial advice. But let's see. If you're willing to invest in it, like if it's your choice, if you feel it's worth it, you could do it. I mean, obviously, it's not financial advice here at all. But let's see, XRP is kind of trying to move up some more. Maybe I should have got some more. Let's see. I'll ask the paper. Should I get some more of it? Should I get some more of the XRP? Let me see what the paper thinks. Let's see if I should get some more. Should I flip and get some more of the XRP? Okay, so at the moment it said no on this thingy, which kind of makes sense. Maybe it might dip short term. I don't know. Let's look at the chart. Let's look at the chart, see what it looks like. So the paper said not to get it for now. It kind of makes sense because on the, let's see, where is it? The MACD is trending down. The zigzag line is trending up. But on the RSI thing, it's like slightly overbought. So potentially it could go down a tiny bit more before it goes up. But at the same time, nothing's a flipping guarantee. And kind of general momentum looks like slightly towards the upside on this thingy. It doesn't mean that it's going to go there, but potentially. We'll see what happens. Well, the paper told me not to get that, so I got to wait. I did add a little bit today, but we'll see. Let's see, maybe I should try to send some. Let's see if I send some of the crypto, so activate crypto transfers. So send and receive between Robinhood Crypto and crypto wallets. Yeah, so I could like kind of get started potentially, or maybe later, maybe not now. But anyways, let's see maybe the Ethereum, because if Ethereum is at a dip, might potentially try to get a tiny bit of that one before it starts going back up. This platform have a demo. What do you, hey there SS5944, what do you mean if this platform has a demo? All of this is trading for real money. Like you mean like as if it has like paper trading on Robinhood? I don't think it does. Like Webull and Moomoo, they have paper trading. This one, I don't think it does. I gotta plug this in because my phone's dying. I gotta plug this in. Okay, prevent the phone from fully dying on me. Hell yeah. The paper is everything. It makes this channel. I know, right? That's funny, Lance Briefcase. That's flipping funny. You need a hardware wallet if you want to buy the really rare crypto Pokemons. Oh, I see. Maybe eventually I'll try to set that up. For sure. That one's up a little bit. Let's see. You need a. Do you not realize how the wind carries the paper in mysterious ways? to flow to the exact decision of accuracy. I know, right? You're right there, Water Buffalo. It's kind of funny. I personally think you should stick to stocks. Yeah, I mean, I like the stocks and everything, but crypto kind of gives it like this extra, like, adds a little spice to the trading a little bit, makes it kind of slightly more different, you know? Slightly more different. Let's see what Ethereum looks like. So Ethereum at the moment, okay, 1 week, 4 hour chart. The zigzags trending down. Our side slightly on the overbought, a little bit barely. MACD trending up. Let's see on this one. On this one, on the MACD, it's trending down. Let's see on 30 minutes. So it's like indecisive, kind of indecisive. If it's kind of indecisive, let's see like what the paper decides, you know. If that's indecisive, let's see, is it worth it $2 cost average into Ethereum at the moment? Let's see what the paper thinks. Let's see what the flipping paper thinks. Okay, so the paper said no at the moment to Ethereum. I guess paper knows something. Flipping paper knows something is flipping up. The damn flipping paper knows that something's flipping up there with Ethereum potentially at the moment, you know, kind of sort of halfway, who knows, a little bit, you know, kind of sort of halfway, who knows, you know, we'll see what'll happen. See how right the paper is. How can someone hate the paper? I don't understand. I know, right there, Lance Briefcase, that's funny. I guess some people might potentially be hating. I don't know. I mean, hopefully not, but we'll see. The flipping mule is going up. Look at that. Like the mule, the cyber cat in the puppy world or whatever the hell that is. Looks like it's shooting up. What the hell? Did the cyber puppy bite the cyber kitty and decided to like run up like crazy, or what happened there? I don't know. I don't flipping know. It's still in the negative, but like why is it shooting up like crazy? It kinda don't make sense. Kinda don't flipping make sense. But yeah, it looks like it's kinda shooting up. I don't know why. Maybe there's some kind of insider puppy crypto trading, you know, or some weird shit. They're pumping it up. They're flipping pumping it up. Man, what in the flipping hell? They be trying to pump it up like crazy. Let's see. I wanna ask the paper if it's worth to chase this one. You know, it's kind of going up a little bit. Let's see. Should I be chasing the cyber kitty and the cyber puppy world? Should I buy some more of that? Let's see. Should I chase the cyber kitty in the cyber puppy world? Let's see what it says. Okay, so the paper said yes. That means I should chase the kitty, cyber kitty in the cyber puppy world. So let's chase those MRFers and see what will happen. You know, see what will flipping happen. The paper said I gotta chase the crap out of those thingies, out of those cyber critters. So I guess I gotta do what it do. You know, be trading in the hood, chasing them cyber critters around. You know, I gotta be humble and do what the paper says. At least for me personally, I gotta flip and listen to it, kind of, sort of, halfway, a little bit at least. You know. So I guess I'll to chase them. Maybe I'll try to lure them in with 3 bones. They might nibble on it, and then I could figure something out from there. But I guess for right now, that kind of, sort of, halfway looks okay a little bit. So we'll see what it do, type thing. You know. You married, Nicky? Hey there, J Duff. Yes, I am married. Yep. How can someone hate the paper? I don't understand. But yeah, I guess I'd be chasing the cyber kitty and the cyber puppy world. Hell yeah. But yep, J Duff, I am married. What about you, man? Are you married? ETH under 2600 is goodbye. I kind of think so right now. Like, yeah, right now it's kind of higher than 2600. But yeah, if it does get to the 2600, it'd be kind of, sort of, halfway decent. But if you're dollar cost averaging it into it, and if you're in it for the long run, I think it might be okay. Do you have any HYMC? I could check it out. I'm not sure if I do. HYMC. I got so many companies, one too many companies. It's hard to know what I have and what I don't have. It's kind of funny. So I have it on the watch list. I got the check mark there. So as in having this one, looks like I don't have it at the moment. Let's see, what does the chart look like? The chart on this looks pretty good, at least for the most part. Okay, then looks like for long term it dipped. But looks like it's picking up momentum though, which is nice. I am not. I'm surprised your wife lets you go live so much. Oh yeah, my wife's awesome. She doesn't care like if I go live or not. She's pretty cool. But yeah, maybe that's why we're like good together. She does whatever, I do whatever. It kind of is what it is sometimes, right? Under 3K is okay, but 2,600 is the low of the range. So under could be attractive. When you buy, you could hold it and sell whenever you want, for sure. You sound stupid. That's funny. How old are you? Do you know? Alrighty. So yeah, this one kind of looks decent. Obviously, for the maximum and the 5 years is down, but general momentum looks towards the upside. So it looks pretty decent on this one. But at the moment, I do not have this one. There's no dividend on this thingy. Um, let's see. Hycroft, high about Hycroft Mining. Let's see what it says when I read about it. HYMC. Hycroft Mining Holding Corp. Engages in the exploration, mining, and development of gold and silver properties. The company was founded on August 28, 2017, and is headquartered in Winnemucca, NV. The listed name for HYMC is Hycroft Mining Holding Corporation, Class A common stock. So it's in Nevada. So it seems like a decent company, this one right here. I remember one of these was for. You live in the States. They're not from South Jersey. To be Nicky, if you come to North Ridge, Utah, they won't be telling campfire stories about you. That's funny. Campfire stories about you. That's funny, man. uh, I got hacked in last 10th. Oh, man. 10 ETH to lose 10 ETH. That's not good. Oh, man. I'm sorry there. Account E12 H. That sucks. 10 campfire stories about that's funny. Well, this is kind of like a cyber campfire right here. So yeah. Let's see. Maybe like this one looks pretty kind of decent long term. I might add a little bit. I want to look at the general chart what it looks like. Actually, at the moment, it looks like it's overbought. Yeah, at the moment, it looks like it's overbought. It's about to kind of trend down a little bit, potentially. Yeah. On the RSI, it's overbought. Looks like it's still kind of trending up, but like I don't know how long that'll continue. On the RSI, looks like it's starting to reverse. Yeah, it's a lot of Ethereum to lose. That's crazy. Okay, so it looks like it's about to trend down a little bit. Obviously, it's not financial advice or anything, but on to get a little bit of this one right now, just to kind of have it on the radar. For the long term, it's good, but like for short term, even if it does go down, for me, if I'm in it with the dollar, that's kind of like to help keep track of it. But then on top of that, I could ask the paper to see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into the HYMC right now? Let's see what it says. So at the moment, the paper said no to dollar cost average into the HYMC at the moment, which kind of makes sense. Looks like it's kind of overbought short term at the moment. Looks like potentially might have a short term dip before it keeps on going up. That's just my opinion. Obviously, not financial advice, but we'll see what happens. I bought $1 worth of it just to kind of track it, but we'll see what happens to it. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens to it. We'll see what it does. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Actually, I want to check the meta thingy because it got quite a bit of meta. See what that looks like. Not at 40, but 3K is a good amount. mean when the stock is overbought? Oh, what does that mean when the stock is overbought? That means like on this chart, for example, right now I'm in Meta. I'm in Meta right now. Right now, like whatever I got in it, $2,000, 3+ shares. But over here, like overbought or oversold, if you have this RSI thingy, that's one of them indicators that you could add on Robinhood. See, like over here where it says the 40 and the 60, right here it's oversold on the Meta. See the line where it's kind of going here? That means it's oversold. That means eventually people, the buyers might try to like start buying it to kind of pump it up. Like if it goes down too low, like that means it's oversold. People might start to try to buy it, and then like once this level goes up, it's overbought, and like once it's overbought, like there's some sales going on. So the half of this line is that's like the average, like in the middle of this blue line. So right now it's slightly oversold on the Meta here on the 1 day, 1 hour. Then you could click on bigger time frames and it'll tell you on which time frame whether it's overbought or oversold. So here on this bigger time frame right here, it's slightly overbought because it's above the mid range. Like different time frames has different like what do you call it, amounts, that whether it's overbought or oversold. Short term, like 1 day, 1 hour, it's kind of like oversold. So it might potentially people might try to keep on buying it to bring it back up type deal. Can you can you sing this song? Normal. It's a normal. I've never sold any crypto. I've only accumulated but haven't added in over a year. I love Colorado. I used to use my cousin's medallion ski pass for all the resorts near the Denver. But I have a good feeling about cat and dog. Good feeling about cat and dog. I know, right? Maybe the cat ate the dog. That's why the cat's in the dog, right? Or the dog ate the cat, so the cat's in the dog. Yeah, something like that. This winter has been pathetic as far as snow. It's the warmest we have had. Normally it would be like 10 degrees right now, but it was probably about 50 today. It's only snowed once. Oh, wow. But yeah, so that's the RSI thingy. And to add the RSI, like, let's see right here, where is the RSI? I think I skipped it. Right there, RSI, like if you click on Robinhood over there, you could click on RSI and then it'll add that band to you. And then you can kind of see if the stock that you're looking, if it's overbought or oversold, apart from like the other indicators that you add or use on it. So let me see. So right now the Meta platforms chart, let me see 1 day, 1 hour. So on the MACD, it's kind of on this time frame, MACD trending up, zigzag trending up. Let's see, 30 minutes. On the 30 minutes, looks like it's kind of trending down. So potentially some short-term, little bit of downward momentum. But in generally, long-term, I'm bullish on the Meta. Short-term, kind of anything could happen, you know. But long-term, I'm kind of bullish on this. Obviously, I'm down at the moment. I'll see what the paper says. I mean, it's got a whole bunch of sixes, so it's like at an evil area right now. So we'll see what happens from there, But anyways, and regardless, I'm gonna throw the paper and see if it's worth it to dollar cost average into this thing right now. Let's see what it says. Let's see what it thinks. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into Meta at the moment? Let's see what the paper thinks. And the paper said yes, so I guess I could add a tiny bit more into Meta. Probably add a tiny bit more to the Meta thingy, see what it does, see what it says, see what it do type deal. They kind of sort of halfway like it, and I kind of sort of halfway like it for the long term. Obviously not financial advice, nothing here is financial advice, but if I like it, I get to buy it kind of sort of halfway a little bit, it's kind of all there is, like pretty simple, straightforward type deal, like I just buy it, if I like it, and that's kind of sort of halfway it a little bit, kind of is what it is a little bit. Like you have an X account. Hey there, J Duff. I don't have a X account. Maybe I might make one later, but at the moment I don't have one. UPXI is supposed to be the hottest AI stock out there. What is the all-known paper say about that? Oh, I could ask the paper, see what it thinks. Don't feel left alone. Date of Cleveland weather has been lousy this winter. Try driving a semi in it. Oh wow. And I'd assume driving a semi would be better in this weather. Okay, so let's see. But yeah, I don't have the X account right now, but I could ask the paper about the what do you call it? The hottest AI stock out there. What is the all-known paper? So UPXI. Okay, let me check it out. UPXI. Actually, I don't think I've heard about this one. Okay, I'll add it to my list here. Let's see, I'll ask the paper, like, is it worth it to buy the UPXI stock at the moment? Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to buy the UPXI stock at the moment? Let's see what the paper thinks. And the paper said yes. The paper kind of sort of halfway likes it. Obviously, even the paper is not a guarantee, but I guess we'll see how right it is about it, right? The paper kind of sort of halfway likes it, and I don't know anything about the stock. I don't know a single thing about the stock, so the paper likes it. I might try to get a tiny bit of it, maybe like small amount. Maybe I'll do $3 just to kind of see if it's right to have it on the radar. $3. See what it kind of sort of halfway does. Oh, okay. Good luck there if you're buying it, man. But not financial advice. It's definitely all a risk, man. Not financial advice. Um, okay, so now that I bought it, a tiny bit of it, I want to see what it's about. UPE, UPEXI INC engages in the development, manufacturing, and distribution of consumer products through direct-to-consumer network, wholesale partnerships, and major third-party platforms like Amazon. Its brands include Lucky Tail, Prax, Cure, Mushrooms, Moon, whatever that is, WLKR, whatever, and Gummy Labs. The company was founded on September 5, 2018, and is headquartered in Tampa, Florida. The listed name for UPXI is UPXI Inc. Common Stock. So I don't know. The paper liked it for some reason, so I got it. We'll see how it does. You know, we'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Let's see. Let's look at the chart. See what the chart looks like. The thing is, I got a little bit of it just to kind of see how accurate the paper will be. So super short term momentum looks like kind of towards the downside. Actually, 1 day, 1 hour looks like it's trending up on the MACD. On the zigzag, it's trending down. On the RSI, it's overbought. So it's like kind of in the indecisive area. But let's see, smaller time frame. Smaller time frame looks like it's about to. It's kind of fighting because the MACD is kind of trending down. Zigzag's trying to pull up, and the RSI still says that it's kind of overbought. Let's see, 1 week, 4 hours. On the 1 week, 4 hours, momentum is kind of towards the upside. Kind of like more general momentum towards the upside on MACD. On the zigzag, it's kind of going down. So it's kind of like is in the indecisive area from what it looks like. Looks like it's in the indecisive area. Oh, that's so major for the resource. Nicky, there have been traders who made their millions flipping a coin and practicing good risk management. The paper knows. I know, right? For sure, they're at County 12H. The paper knows for sure. That's funny, cause yeah, like the chart kind of looks indecisive at where it's at, but the paper said it like it's worth it to dollar cost average DCA a little bit. We'll see how accurate it is. See what happens, right? That's kind of funny. You can hold the trade how long you want. Yes, like I'm holding the trade for as long as I want. Yeah, if I want to, I could get out like at any time. Right now, what I did is it's actually queued in for market open. Once the market opens, like on Monday, whatever, like my time, it's 6:30. New York time, it's like 9:30, whatever. But it's gonna buy it for me, you know. But once I'm in it, I could get out of the stock whenever I want to. If it's at a loss, I want to get out, I could just sell at a loss. If it's at a profit, I could just get out of it at a profit, just sell. You know, that's kind of how it works. Or like right now, if I wanted to, like if I decide to change my mind, I could cancel this. I could go in this right now. I just cancel and I'll cancel the order. But why should I cancel if I'm trying to get in it and we'll see what it does type deal? You know, it just kind of basic trading. I know like some people don't really know how it's done, but it's kind of pretty basic for the most part. Like at least the basic part of it, where you just buy, sell type deal. You know, it's not that hard, not that complicated. Well, obviously the complicated part, the hard part is to know what to buy, when to sell to make profit. You don't want to like buy at the high and then sell at the low. Then you're just kind of giving away money. You're like donating the money to the market and to the institutions and to the other people. You know, you just gotta be safe. My any strategy works with risk management and ignoring mental noise. Yeah, for sure. If you're safe about like what you're doing, have like a general plan behind whatever you're doing. It like regardless, you could potentially make kind of almost anything work if you're really planned it out pretty well type deal and sticking to a good plan. Um, do you do options? Yes, I do options. I got some options plays, like a whole bunch of them I got recently. So some of them are kind of down. Some of them, like the recent ones, are kind of up. I think the most recent ones I got, I did some zero DTEs on Friday, so I did okay with those a little bit. But I think I got lift last Friday. I think this is the one I got last Friday, so it's up a little bit. Just me personally, I think lift is gonna be going up. That's like a leaps option. But I do zero DTEs and I do different time zones and I got like the VIX thing. I got the NVTS. This is a cash secured put. I'm kind of underwater on that thing a little bit, but I got a long time frame on that, and that's the premium that I would collect for being in that one. So my break even price on that one is $8 right now. It's 7.95. So it's actually not doing that bad. We'll actually see what it does. But yeah, I got a whole bunch of most of these are leaps at the moment, but sometimes I do the zero GTEs and like other random stuff, and also futures type deal. But it's a whole bunch of mix of different stuff that I do. Let's see what gold's up to. So gold is kind of trying to be close to its all times high. That's kind of crazy. Still kind of flying up there, the flipping gold. Looks like the momentum on that thing is still towards the upside. That's crazy. And right now it's like on the 1 day, 4 hour, the RSI, it's like in between. So literally, if the momentum's towards the upside, it could potentially keep on going up. That's kind of crazy. That's kind of cool. So maybe if I do a futures trade, might be a good thing to go like long, but I'm not sure. Like once the market's open, it'll be a better time to see. But right now, it's kind of not a sure thing though. Let's see, silver. I want to check out silver here. Flip and check out silver, the ETF silver. So silver is doing okay. That's good because I got a silver, what do you call it, leaps contract. We'll see how that does. We'll see how that does. Let's see, what does the momentum? So momentum on the silver looks towards the upside right now, which is good. I'm ready for futures tomorrow. Oh hell yeah, there, water buffalo. Hell yeah, man. I'll probably try to do some futures tomorrow too. Uh, for sure, I'm kind of planning on to do some futures. It'll be pretty fun. Do some live futures trading. Hell yeah. At least short-term momentum looks like towards the upside, but obviously nothing's a guarantee or anything could happen. But even right now, I went to the silver ETF. Looks like silver's kind of momentum towards the upside. the MACD is pointing up, the zigzag pointing up, and I do have a leaps contract on the silver, so hopefully it keeps on going there because uh, I might have to close that at a profit. You trade futures from 6 p.m. on Sundays. Here on my time zone, like it starts at 3 o'clock. I start trading futures at 3 o'clock here. Like literally, it starts at 3. It stops at 2, and then resumes at 3. Like if it's a normal trading day, if it's Sunday, it starts at 3. So yeah, on this here, it looks like on the silver, still kind of iffy. MACD towards the upside. It does look like it's overbought on the RSI, but we'll see what happens. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what happens. 30 minutes, kind of trending downward on the MACD. So yeah, I guess we'll see what happens. Let's see on the weekly chart. Weekly 4-hour MACD slightly going up, zigzag going down, but it's overbought, so it looks like it might potentially go down a little bit. But we'll see what happens, though. We'll see what happens. Oh wow, okay, that's cool. I try so hard to not trade futures until my session, but I'm an idiot and always watch the chart, so FOMO gets crazy sometimes. Oh, I see that lands briefcase. That's crazy. But yeah, like I usually start to trade futures on Sundays. The company I work for split one of the operations and made it a standalone company. They will not tell us what the new company will be for fear of insider trading. Oh wow, that's pretty crazy. That's interesting there, John Smoot. Wow. I guess eventually, hopefully, we'll find out what happens with the company. See what kind of details they're hiding there, right? Actually, just for the heck of it, I want to see what Walmart's doing. Let's see what Walmart's doing. Okay, Walmart's kind of on the downtrend a little bit. So it says today down 0.33, after hours down 0.06. For the week, it's down 1.86%. 1 month, it's up quite a bit. So like recently went up a lot. So there potentially could be some downward momentum, but who knows for how long? Because obviously Christmas coming up, a lot of people will keep on shopping there, so it could boost it up. But at the same time, kind of sort of halfway, nobody knows for sure. On this it says momentum is kind of towards the upside at the moment a little bit. On the 1 day 1 hour, on here momentum towards the upside short term, on the zigzag towards the downside a little bit. So yeah, I think kind of towards the upside a little bit here. Let's see, 1 week 4 hours, and on the week 4 hours more towards the downside. So I think potentially might dip down a little bit more before it goes up. Potentially, not financial advice, but what it looks like, what it kind of sort of halfway a little bit looks like. I think maybe a cheap OTM put on Walmart if you think it'll continue to trend down. Yeah, that could be a decent potential trade. But like, you mean like a 0 DTE? For a 0 DTE for Walmart, it would have to be like on a Friday. But what do you call it? If it starts on Monday, Monday would be like the shortest one would be like a weekly short on that. No, no. but it, but it's still a risk though. Still kind of sort of halfway a risk though. But long term, I'm pretty bullish on the Walmart thingy. Short term, looks like it's kind of dipping. Gold looks like it's kind of on a run, on a crazy run right here. That's a bounce. What your PL for the year? Oh, hey there, Mike TV 9920. Well, it kind of depends if I click on the realized profits. Like, but my portfolio in general is kind of down a little bit for the year. That's because the market's kind of down. But the realized profits right here, it's 1 week. It's not much, 152. A month, it's down 363. 3 months, it's up 4,727. Year to date, it's up 7,647. Then maximum, it's up 6,454. But this is like, I don't really count that because that one I was like playing with it a little bit, and then like literally I started playing trading on Robinhood like since April 6th. So like right now, that's the amount that I made like short term, that realized profit and loss. That's the what do you call it? Like plays that kind of equal up to that. But short term stuff, like not short term, but the flipping, but like the portfolio wise, because most of my money's in the stock market, it's kind of down at the moment a little bit. But once the market recovers, it'll be back up. You know, because I don't sell at a loss. I'm actually adding to my plays that are down, and once they go back up, it'll be like better profits. That's kind of like my plan. So it's kind of what it's like. I mean, like it's kind of like trading while I'm at work for the most part, and as a hobby or on the side. So I think it's better than nothing a little bit. These prop firms are the most attractive investment available right now. Yeah, like I might try one of the prop firm thingies. Maybe I'll see Netflix. I want to check out Netflix. Big investors head and shoulders on your portfolio. Looks like it'll go up so soon, Nicky. Oh, thanks there, Water Buffalo. Thanks. Yeah, I think so too. I think so too. Need learn to hedge will help on downside. Yeah, sometimes I do the hedging. Sometimes to hedge, I like either buy puts on some of the like positions that I'm in, or sometimes if I have like 100 shares or more, I just actually sell calls on those. So once it goes down, at least I collect some premiums short term on the way down. So I kind of know how to do that. But sometimes the crappy part about what I got right now is I got so much different companies. It's kind of hard to catch uh, like or hedge everything at once because I got one too many things, one too many companies. But like yeah, like especially if you're in something like one thing that you're focusing on, it's easy to hedge that because it's one company. You know what to do exactly or how much you could hedge it. But yeah, definitely hedging helps, and I try to do that as much as possible. I used to sell puts. I sell covered calls, but not lately. Usually sell calls once I'm up on shares to cover initial cost and I hold forever. Oh, I see. It makes sense there, Lance Briefcase. It makes sense. But yeah, selling calls on like positions that you're down on, like that's kind of more risky because if it does get called away, it could be still at a loss. You could collect a premium, but then if the shares get called away at a loss, so then what's the point in that, right? So yeah, like sometimes it's just best best to sell calls like if you're at least slightly profitable in it, or if you're negative, just if you're selling the calls, just try to make sure it doesn't get called away, so you don't get called away at a loss. That's kind of like what I think. Not financial advice. Nice. Yeah, once I started doing that, it helped add to my portfolio a lot. I advise people to learn. Nice, nice. I also like legging into option buys to cover purchases and then let the spread go on to expiration. Oh, nice. That's pretty smart too there. Hell yeah. So let's see. Let's look at Netflix. Okay, so today it's up 0.44. After hours, it's up 0.33. Let's see. Week it's down. Month is down. 3 months is down. Year to date, it's up 5.77. Year, it's up 6.04. 5 years, it's up 87.40. And maximum, it's up a lot. Okay, let's look at the chart. Looks like what it potentially might do here shortly. Let's see. Okay, so on the 1 day, let's see, click on 1 day, 1 hour. So on the 1 day, 1 hour, looks like it's kind of trending up a little bit. 1 week, 4 hours, zigzag trending down. MACD trending sideways, trying to trend up. Okay, so let's see. 1 day, 30 minutes. 1 day, 30 minutes. Looks like it's kind of trending down a little bit. So on this one, looks like momentum on the MACD is reversing towards the upside a tiny bit. But yeah, it's kind of like in a sort of halfway indecisive area. Looks like short term it might dip a tiny bit before it reverses and kind of potentially continues to go back up. Kind of like in the indecisive. It looks kind of sort of halfway indecisive right now. I also like legging into options. Buys to cover purchase and then let the spread go to expiration. Nice, nice. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Nice. So you're no rookie. I'm kind of sort of halfway a rookie, I guess, because I started trading last year, so I'm still kind of new to the trading thingy. But let's see. Let's see. Netflix. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into the Netflix? Let's see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to start dollar cost averaging to the Netflix? It fell all the way over there somewhere. Let's see what it says. It fell, it kind of sort of halfway fell behind the curtain. Is it going to be a yes or is it going to be a no? Let's see. And it's a no. The no was hidden behind the curtain. What in the flipping hell? And it's a sideways. It kind of fell sideways behind the curtain. How the hell does it do that? It's weird. How the hell does a flipping do that? Like, fell sideways behind the curtain. Like, kind of doesn't make any sense. It's like so weird. It's like definitely kind of sort of halfway. Very weird. It's like doesn't make any sense. It's like so crazy. Flipping crazy as hell. You're in the red total. You ever use trading signal? You're in the red total. Yeah, so far on the portfolio, I'm in the red total, I think, at the moment. Let's see, you ever use trading signal? What kind of trading signal do you mean there, Mike TV9920? I used to be in love with options. They totally changed my life, but I'm just obsessed with the day trading and Q now. Nothing else matters. Oh, wow. Oh, I don't use Discord. I mean, I have Discord, but I don't use it. Like it's just sitting there for no reason. Let's see. Hey there, Lance briefcase. Do you use the take profit trader prop firm, or which one do you mostly use? Which one works the best for you so far? Yeah, Netflix thingy. Probably I'll wait on that thingy. Let's see how this one NBIS is doing. $90.60. I got a little bit in that one. We'll see what it does. We'll kind of sort of halfway see what it does. Maybe it's starting to kind of sort of halfway build up some momentum potentially. Let's see what the chart looks like here. 1 day, 1 day, 1 hour. Okay, it looks like it's kind of overbought like here, like crazy. I'm not sure how much it could continue going up, but I think it's about to go down from what it looks like. But it's crazy. Flipping crazy. Let's see, which one should I check out? Maybe I should check out the sound thing. You see what that looks like. Sound thing, so up 1.10 today. Past week down 5.47. Past month 13.82. Past 3 months down 30. Year to date down 45. 1 year down 39.18. 5 years up. And maximum it's up just a little bit though. Let's see. Let's look at this chart. Yes, take profit trader is best to start with. Easiest set of rules, and you can take daily payouts once above the buffer. Even a small 25K account can do some damage. They're they're having a sale till Christmas also. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Thanks for the information there, Lance Briefcase. Maybe eventually I could check that one out. I think it might be kind of cool to try it out. And then after if you do good on that one, you could try other ones too, I guess, right? But that one, if it's a good starting prop firm, might be good to kind of try it out a little bit, I guess. Good luck, sincerely, KNT. I think the KNT thingy here, I think it's one of them bot thingies that keeps on stopping by visiting. But it's pretty cool. Thanks for sharing that information there, Lance Briefcase. Okay, let's see the sound. Let's see what the sound thingy looks like. Okay, sound short term looks like it's trending up. MACD trending up, zigzag trending up for right now. Short term potential looks like towards the upside. Although RSI looks like it's overbought, but sometimes if the momentum there is, it might keep on pushing a little bit. But who knows? None of this is financial advice. Obviously, nothing's financial advice, but it looks short term kind of a little bit promising. Oh wow, yeah, it does look like kind of it's trying to move up some more. It's crazy. Maybe I should ask the paper, see what the paper thinks. I got a little bit of that one. Let's see. None of this financial advice for sure, but let's see what the paper thinks. Let's see, should I get some more of the sound? Let's see, is it worth it to DCA into the sound? Let's see what the paper thinks. Yeah, so the paper says no at the moment, which kind of makes sense. If even if the momentum's towards the upside or whatever, maybe it'll reverse. Sometimes the charts are not 100% guarantee. Like sometimes it kind of does its own thing. So I guess the paper said no at the moment. It kind of sort of halfway is what it is. Kind of sort of halfway is what it is. Let's see. Let's see which other one I should check here. Find one of the ones that looks kind of interesting a little bit. Oh yeah, I could check out this one, the VOO. That thing's kind of pretty decent. Up a tiny bit. Let me see. Maybe I should ask the paper if I should get some more of that one. See what the paper thinks. Because I know long term that one should be pretty decent, but see what the paper thinks. See what the paper kind of sort of halfway thinks. Definitely. I mean, short term trend looks like on the MACD towards the downside, zigzag towards the upside. Looks like it's over bought a little bit, but general trend, if it's towards the upside, that should be fine. Plus it's like got a 30-day yield, dividend 1.10%. It's not bad. Let's see. Let me ask the paper. Is it worth it to DCA into the flipping VOO at the moment? Let's see what it says on that thingy. Let's see what it flipping says. And the paper says yes. The paper kind of sort of halfway likes this one. It likes the VOO thing like crazy hell. I don't know why, but paper likes it. I don't know why the paper flipping likes it, but I guess I'll pick some of that up just in case. I'll just kind of sort of halfway pick some of that thing up. If the paper likes it, I'll probably know something about it. It's kind of decent, maybe I should get a tiny bit. Kind of sort of halfway just in case a little bit. I think might be better than nothing. For sure, for sure. SIIC. Oh, I could check out the SIIC. Let's see. SIIC. Let's see what that one's all about. So if I do the SIIC, the only thing it's got is the SII or whatever that is. I think it's something else. Something different. Yeah, this is something else. This is something kind of sort of halfway different. I like how KNT ends each message. I know, right? That's funny. Very formal. I know, right? I think KNT thingy is one of them bot thingies. That's kind of trying to play along with the whole deal. But yeah, it doesn't have the SII thingy, whatever that is. But this, whatever this random thingy is, looks like it's kind of going up, so it might be worth it to get this thingy a little bit potentially. This one's even got a dividend yield 1.35%. So it looks like this one's got a dividend, keeps on going up a little bit. Let's see what it says about Sprott. Sprott Inc. provides investment advisory services. It operates through the following segments: exchange-listed products, lending, managed equities, brokerage, and corporate. The exchange-listed products segments provides management services to the company's closed and physical trust and exchange-traded funds. The lending segment provides lending activities through limited partnership vehicle as well as through direct lending activities using the company's balance sheet. The managed equities segment provides asset management and sub-advisory service to the company's branded funds and managed account. The brokerage segment includes the activities of Canadian and U.S. broker dealers. The corporate segment provides capital, balance sheet management, and enterprise shared services to the company subsidiaries. The company was founded by Eric Stevens Sprott, 1981. Is headquartered in Toronto, Canada. Listed name for SII is Sprott Inc. So I know this is a different one than the one that you talked about, but it looks pretty decent. It's like generally kind of trending up, and it's got a dividend. Like kind of a weird company, but it looks kind of like it's doing its thing a little bit. Whatever it is, whatever it is, it looks like it's kind of sort of doing its thing. It's trying to go up a little bit. Looks like the general trend on that thingy is to go up, sort of halfway a little bit. Small stocks and crypto here, stuff I've never heard. The app keeps track of your taxes. I didn't mean to sound that one. Keep track of your trades for doing your yearly and taxes. Well, for my taxes, like, yeah, the app does everything. Then it prepares like the paperwork, and I usually email the paperwork to my accountant, and then the accountants do the taxes for me. It's actually pretty simple for the most part. But yeah, this company looks kind of decent. Let's see what the paper thinks. Like, it looks kind of decent. Is it worth it to buy this Sprott thingy? Is it worth it to buy the Sprott thingy? SII. Let's see what the paper thinks. Okay, the paper said no at the moment for that thingy, which kind of makes sense. I mean, the company does look pretty bullish, but looks like it potentially might go down in the near term. But regardless, it looks pretty decent. Looks kind of sort of halfway okay a little bit. Let's maybe change this, make less glare, tiny bit less glare, make it a little bit better. Hopefully that works better a little bit. Tiny bit less glare. But yeah, the SIIL or whatever looks like it doesn't have that one for some reason. Okay, maybe just for the heck of it, I could check out the SPY and the QQQ, see what those things are up to. Let's see, SPY. So SPY is up today, 0.91, after hours 0.13. Okay, let's look at the momentum at the moment on this chart. See what it potentially could do. Okay, 1 day, 4 hours, 1 day, 1 hour. Okay, zigzag going up, MACD slightly going up. So it looks like, although RSI says overbought, but kind of the general trend looks like it's kind of trying to trend upward so far. Let's see, 30 minutes. 30 minutes, the zigzag's trending up. MACD trying to reverse down a little bit. So here it's kind of indecisive. MACD slightly down. What do you call it? Flipping zigzag going up. Then on the RSI, it's overbought. Let's see. Let's check this on the 1 week. So on the 1 week, 4 hour, it looks like the general momentum, general trend is towards the upside. So I think it should generally try to push up. Not financial advice or anything, but it looks like potential upward movement. Not sure. Potentially could do the opposite. Let's see QQQ. Let's see what that looks like. Let's see what that looks like. Kind of sort of halfway. So on the QQQ, the same thing on the 1 week, 4 hours. Looks like it's pushing up momentum towards the upside. Who knows for how long. And 1 day, 1 hour. Let's see what the kind of short-term momentum, the macro thingy is. So still kind of upward momentum. Looks like it's overbought on the RSI. Looks kind of similar to the SPY thingy. Short term, like it's kind of indecisive short term because on the MACD it's going down, zigzag is going up, RSI it's kind of high. So yeah, it's kind of indecisive. Looks kind of sort of halfway indecisive at this point. No shout out. Hey there, Reggie, can't trade. What do you mean by no shout out? Let's see. Let me ask the paper. Is it worth it to dollar cost average into the QQQ? Let's see what the paper says. Let's see what the flipping paper says. Okay, the paper says no, so maybe potentially it might kind of sort of halfway dip short term, but who knows? Nobody knows. Not financial advice. Paper said no at the moment. Kind of crazy. Kind of sort of halfway crazy. My name, it might though. Eat some hot soup, Nicky. Oh, thank you there, Water Buffalo. Thank you. Maybe a little bit later I might. Reggie can't trade. Your name, it might though. Yeah, it might. Okay, I could shout out your name. Okay. Uh, I say Reggie can't trade. I'm shouting out his name. Go check him out. Okay, cool. Okay. See that one. I just checked that one out. Let's see which other one should I check out here. Maybe I should check out the SCHD. SCHD. Let's see how that looks like. Schwab US dividend. Let's see how that looks like. Not not dietitian advice. not dietitian advice. I know, right? That's funny. It's all good. It's all cool, man. Soup is good. I love soup. Schwab US dividend. So I don't have this one at the moment here. The dividend 30-day yield 3.83, not bad. For the long term, I like this one. I think I used to be in it, then I kind of bounced out for some reason, maybe because it was kind of dipping a little bit. But for the long term, it's something kind of decent to have. Not financial advice, obviously, but for the 1 year, it didn't go up too much. And with what happened with the, what do you call it, Warren Buffett and all that stuff. So, I mean, nothing happened to him, but like he's not the CEO anymore or whatever. But let me see what the paper thinks. I could ask the paper what the paper thinks, you know. Add to BTCI instead of SHD. Oh, the BTCI is better, right? Okay, let's try the BTCI. BTCI. NEO's Bitcoin High Income ETF. I think I either have that one or had that one. Let me see. Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Oh yeah, I used to have this one right here. I sold it at one point, so I didn't make a lot of profit, but I made some. I kind of short term traded it at one point, but it does have a pretty decent dividend. Oh, follows Bitcoin with a dividend. Nice. Yeah, that seems pretty decent. And right now, like if the Bitcoin's kind of at a dip, could be a good potential buying opportunity. If it's gonna go up, it's gonna follow it, and then potentially pay with a dividend. So it looks pretty decent. So maybe I could get some of this one just for the heck of it. Add like $10 worth of it, and then I could ask the paper if I should add some more to it. I could ask the paper if I should kind of sort of halfway add some more. KNT is on Jim Cramer's show. WTF? I know, right? That's funny. Yeah, KNT is. You are lucky. I am on CNBC a lot, especially before 8:30 a.m. and put in my prediction after they posted video each morning, and I put in my prediction on Mad Money, Jim Cramer. Since that's funny. KNT on Jim Cramer. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yep. Oh man. Let me see what the paper thinks. I'm gonna throw the paper, see what the paper thinks. Is BTCI worth to dollar cost average into long term? Let's see what it says. Is BTCI worth it to dollar cost average into long term? And the paper says yes. So the paper flipping knows it. If the paper said yes, I could add a tiny bit more to it then. The paper sometimes kind of sort of halfway knows what it talks about. It kind of sort of halfway knows what it's kind of sort of halfway talking about a little bit, just a tiny, tiny little bit. Oh, I guess I'll add a little bit more. Let's see how much is a share. Maybe I'll get a share of this thingy just for the heck of it. Buy. Let's see. Go to this. Click into shares. Get one share of this thingy, and then we'll see what it does. Because the paper said I could dollar cost average into this thingy, so it looks kind of sort of halfway cool. Kind of sort of halfway worth it. Yes, exactly. This is for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice, for sure, for sure. Briston Bright. Oh, hi there, Briston Bright. How you doing? Why do you buy so at a time? This is what. No lie, and currently have no position on the stock market since you. Nice, that's like 50x usual buy. 50x usual buy. That's crazy. Okay, so I got that one. It's all good. It's all flipping good. I'm good, thanks. Hell yeah, that's awesome. Hell yeah, man. Bridgestone, Bright. That's awesome. 45x, yeah, 45x is kind of a lot. Hell yeah. Let's see. Maybe Google. Let's see what Google's up to. Maybe I could buy some Google. It's kind of moving up a little bit recently. Let's see. Let's flip and look at the chart. Okay, look at the 1 day, 1 hour. See how that looks like. Looks like bullish momentum overbought on the RSI, but still momentum looks towards the upside. But let's see what the paper thinks. Is it worth it to buy Google right now? Dollar cost averaging. Let's see what it says. Is it worth it to buy Google dollar cost averaging at the moment? Let's see what it says. Okay, so at the moment, the paper said no for that one. Maybe because it kind of went up a little bit recently. Maybe once it dips, be a better opportunity, I'm guessing. Kind of sort of halfway guessing. Kind of funny stuff. Kind of sort of halfway funny stuff. Paper knows. We'll put alerts for under 300. Yeah, I think under 300 would be a better time for sure. But yeah, paper kind of knows a little bit. For the long term, I like Google. For the super long term, you click on the chart, like it's just generally moving up. But short term, anything could happen because short term had a pop and everything. So we'll see. Man's been preaching the Googs all night. Nice, nice. That's cool stuff. Cool stuff. Let's see. I want to see what crypto's doing at the moment, real quick. Let's see what crypto's up to. Let's see. Crypto. what it might look like for Monday. So it's still kind of hovering around the 88,000 area. KNT knows. I know, right? For sure. KNT knows for sure. That's funny. That is flipping funny. I'm drinking some of my mate drink here. Oh no, I ran out of my mate drink. What am I gonna do? My yerba mate, it's all gone. But alrighty, guys, I'll switch this back to this screen. I'll be logging off. I'll probably be back here on probably sometime tomorrow. Have a good one, everybody. I'll be back tomorrow. Good night.